Hola. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturn Day. Today is August 8th, 2026. I hope all is well. Today is also, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Today is also the numeric 8-8 portal. Hope all is well. This is crazy. I have to put it over there. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Shit. Screen is back. Kind of crooked. Lord, let me fix it. Okay. Okay. Without further ado, damn, this shit's still crooked. There we go. Is that better? That's better. Baby, let us pray. And let's get started. We're going in the order of Leo through Cancer. I will be pulling a message for the numeric 8-8 portal for all signs. This portal is open until August 17th. So don't feel like you, however you honor this day, if you even honor this day at all, don't feel rushed, okay? Time is on your side. Let us pray. God, divine source, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, thank you for assisting me in guiding the collective on their August 2026 monthly reading, as well as this 8-8 numeric portal. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear guide, clear channel, clear vessel as I speak to them on this energy and what to expect as it unfolds. God, please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy with me whenever they are guided to do so. Allow us all to be divinely guided and divinely led. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Gratitude, Ashe. All right, we don't need to plug the charger up yet. All right, let's get started. Without further ado, Leo, happy birthday. Your timestamp is 2/21. When I post it, it'll probably be different, but let's get started with your 8-8 numeric portal message. Leo. I'm gonna be acapella again today. 3:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the number 333 could be significant. You could be seeing that number at this time. If that number is related to you, it is definitely active with this portal. I'm seeing the Empress card, the number 3, the art of creation, the art of manifesting, the art of birthing, and it is your season. And Jupiter is in Leo too, I believe, right? So I hear it's prime time. Leo placements. Thank you. Period. Literally. Stellar gateway activation, infinite potential. Okay, infinity is your energy. Manifestation vortex. So prime time. That's the message. I hear Jamie Foxx. As always, I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. But definitely, I hear tap in with spirit and manifest your best life. I don't know, the energy of prime time is now. There's a lesson, you know, we're all on different paths and journeys and we're learning different lessons, but there is a lesson that has been mastered. I'm seeing the infinity loop, but it's more so, it's shifting. Like when you see it, okay, let me draw it for you. It's like when you see an infinity loop, baby, my loop is kind of off. don't judge. I'm just trying to show you as a visual. So it's like when you see an infinity loop, like it's equilibrium on both sides, right? But I'm seeing that flip. So it could be there's a turn of tables happening. Take that how it resonates, okay? But that's the 8-8 message. Let's get into August. Just got hot. Leo, August 2026. You have number 4, higher powers. A lot of purple energy. Your crown chakra and third eye chakra are highlighted at this time. Trust your visions, trust the intuitive nudges. There's a lot of guidance coming from the other side. I hear follow and flow. Flow and follow. Also, there's a, it's giving interconnectedness, that word. I hear it's similar to integration, but it's different. Anywho. Also, be very intentional with cleansing your crown this month. If you have not yet cleansed your crown, do so. Affirm what you're releasing from your crown and affirm what you're inviting into your crown. You have time to go in reverse. Something is revisiting. Could be a cycle or new experience, but revisiting. You may have felt like you took an L at something. I hear suffered a loss, but the gain is about to be bigger. The bird chirped. You have flexible 19-year energy, and you are a fixed sign. I do feel like all fixed signs, you Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio, are being called to be more immutable. But it's interesting as I say that, it's like, yes, you're being called to be more mutable. That's the energy of integration. But at the same time, it's time to make cardinal moves, okay? Initiations, again. Stellar Gateway, I dropped the card. Stellar Gateway Activation, Manifestation Vortex. That card fell too. You have all that glitters. So something may not be as it seems. Imagine fell on the floor. You have 16, 19, 20. You're missing 17, which would be Aquarius energy. Hear the word fight. All right, deep knowing in reverse, round and right. Okay, so I do feel like initiating this month, coming out of July into the month of August. I see the word dead zone. So you may have been on a certain direction or path that it's kind of like I hear you have to shift gears, and I'm seeing a car change lanes. Remember, what did Lil Wayne say? He said what's the lyric? 2 lefts make a right? Is that what he said? Hold on. So he's Libra. So yeah, something that was once balanced became imbalanced, and now there's redirection to restore balance. Yes. I think he said 2 lefts make a right. No, he said 3 lefts make a right. And 3 through 3, we caught that. So yeah, okay. Anywho, all that glitters, deep knowing in reverse, imagine upright. So this imagine energy, since your opposite is Aquarius and we're missing the number 17, it's giving me the energy of your mind is a very powerful manifestation vortex within itself. So whatever you are meditating on, whatever you are heavily thinking about, whatever you are dwelling on is being heightened at this time, going back to the purple crown chakra energy. There could be a certain cycle that's replaying in your psyche. It's kind of like there's a specific thought process that you have that becomes it's kind of like, I don't know what it is, but it's like there's a way that you think that leads you down a rabbit hole that you are unable to escape, which puts you in the perpetuation. I gotta Google that. Perpetuation of fear. Hold on, I should know what this means. Perpetuation. Okay. I feel like I know this word. Okay, so perpetuation, the act of making something continue indefinitely. Yeah, the loop, last forever or stay alive and active. So there's, yeah, that needs to be let go, because it's kind of like whatever this specific thought process is, And I feel like, you know, you may perceive it as a problem-solving mechanism. But it's also giving me the energy of psyching yourself out to the point where you don't make a move. I hear, I almost said Aaliyah, but the 26th could be significant. That's the day she transitioned, I believe. Capricorn energy. So with her being a Capricorn, that's a shadow. That's a devil energy that's plaguing you, metaphorically speaking. But the song is by Monica, the first night. So yeah, you should make a move, but you won't. But you should. But there is someone around you who is, I'm getting playing both sides with this all that glitters. Especially with 2 masks being on this card, you have there's a middleman that is betraying you. That's the best way I can put it at this time. How long have we been here? 11:11 on the timer. Wheel of Fortune flipped out with the 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, there's definitely a shift, going back to that infinity loop. The 8 of Pentacles is giving me, it's time to get to work. Again, going back to the energy of prime time. 10-10, you could be singing as well. You could be singing ones also. Initiate. Hear the song Elevate. Leo in this all that glitters and deep knowing in reverse. It's like someone doesn't want you to know something as well. King of Wands in reverse. The 8 of Swords in reverse fell in my lap. So yeah, you're definitely being freed. Something is being illuminated to you throughout this month. And I feel like it's coming piece by piece. Like with this 8 of Pentacles, it's like you get 1 clue, then 2. And you know, when you dump a puzzle out, you have to separate the pieces and put them together. But it's like, no, Spirit is giving you the clarity and I hear divine significant order. So pay attention and then move accordingly. Yeah, you have the Ace of Wands underneath. Whatever is being hidden right now, it will be revealed. 6 of Wands, your energy. It's kind of like someone may have been playing on your intuition as well. And you're seeing that for what it is. Yeah, 9 of Swords. There's a lot of projection here too. With this, all that glitters and the way the sun is like projecting, it's like where energy has been touching you. I guess that would be, it's being returned back to sender. Now, a couple of years ago, we talked about, I don't know what reading it was, but it was basically how your spirit team is the size of the Chinese army. And I don't know if the statistics are still the same today, but at that time when I did that reading, it was the largest army in the world. So, but I see your, like whatever has been touching you, there's, I don't know, justice is being served. I'm seeing the justice card in my mind's eye. King of Wands came out. I do feel like someone is trying to, I hear ludicrous, move bitch, get out the way, but that's what someone wants to do to you, move you, get out the way. The vision that I see following that energy is, you know how, okay, so for some reason I'm seeing David and Goliath, but more so like when something is, the further it is pulled back, and then when you let go, I hear the harder the hit. So it's like the more that people feel like they are rocking the boat, yeah, in regards to you, it's like the way that the reaction, the comeback, it's, I hear insane. I saw Temperance. Anything else? Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. Also be mindful of your spending. Be mindful of emotional spending as well. This is a time to focus on necessities over wants. But I hear at the same time you really shouldn't be outside spending or internet spending because there's work to do. Prime time energy. right, close this out for Leo, please. Hold on. Leo, August 2026. You have reflection. Reflection reveals who you are. So it's giving me mirror work, affirming yourself, looking into your own eyes and seeing your own soul and what's being reflected back to you. Yeah, that's 44, and you started with the number 4, so you could be seeing 444. You have lock. Something is hidden or locked. Yeah, you're unaware at this time, but by the time we get to September, you will be aware. Leo. You have 22, change, a lot of master numbers. But fear is not a good advisor. But this is, I don't know the proper term, but this is how you drive the boat, right? Guide the boat, turn the boat, direct the boat. That's what I wanted to say originally. That's how you direct the boat. So you are the director of your life. And it's giving like it's time to co-collaborate with the divine. I hear Listen by Beyonce. Be obedient. It'll save your life and change your life. You have time, trust in divine timing, number 13. Was it you last night when I was talking about how you got used to a certain cycle, a certain threshold, and it's time to push past? I think that was you. That energy is coming through. And then you have leisure, remain lighthearted. I hear flow and not force. There's some type of, it's like pressure building. Going back to that message I gave of the slingshot, but whatever pressure is building, I don't know, whatever is released from that, it's so beautiful. I hear words cannot describe. On the bottom you have the number 8, your energy, but believe, examine existing beliefs, and that's going back to that problem solving, something thought process that is not serving you and you're being redirected. All right, last card for Leo, moving on to Virgo. About what? August 31st. So you have 31 warning. Pay attention to the red flags. And then I said about what? You have 29 protection. You are protected. If something feels off, trust it. But then it's giving me that your spirit team, like something is heavily being projected towards you. And then companion, a discerning friend. But there's a middleman, I don't know, playing both sides. And you just hear, you'll see. And I do feel like this energy is going to start to peak when we have around, after the time that the Leo new moon solar eclipse peaks on Wednesday. Yeah, epiphany, cycles repeat until the lesson is learned. It's giving someone's been forgiven that should have been left behind. Or you've opened a door to something that has remained closed. Be clear and not confusing. Okay, I love you. Happy birthday. Virgo. Oh, hell no. Hold on. Okay, hell yeah. I hit the Leo time right on time. I thought I went hella over. Virgo. Two of Cups in reverse is peeking out. Let's get into the numeric 8-8 energy for you first, Virgo. Placements. Who is distant from you that you want to be closer to you? Someone is far away, miles, but you want them to be closer. So you have solar light upgrade, solar plexus, chakra, inner fire, willpower. Interesting. So 2 things with this energy for you, Virgo. So yeah, there's a solar, your solar plexus chakra is definitely being highlighted at this time. Spend a lot of clarity and downloads are going to come to you when you're in the sun, when your crown, like when the sun is touching your crown and you need questions answered, it's the perfect time to ask to receive the answer. But also with this energy, I'm getting Usher Let It Burn. So, but I'm seeing that 2 different ways. Like there could be a fire that has been put out for quite some time that's being reignited for some of you. For others of you, it's like developing such a passion and love for yourself, where anything that you were giving to that depleted that inner fire, depleted that inner power, you now have the strength to remove it. I feel like Leo season Leo is the strength card, but Leo season is literally aiding you and having that courage to make the changes that need to be changed. Yeah. And I feel like that, you know, the courage to let go is also connected to this 2 of Cups and reverse energy that is on the table. And then you have the Star. And it's interesting because Leo was missing at 17, but you have it. So maybe if you're Leo still listening, then Virgo season, pay attention. But back to you, Virgo. Pouring into yourself. It's that, I don't know, there's this overwhelm of love, but it's solely I feel like that's not the right word, but we're gonna flow with it. That's solely for you at this time to indulge in and move accordingly. Like you need, I don't know, this energy, it's gonna shift a lot in your life. It's gonna shift how you view people. It's gonna shift your conversation. It's gonna shift the way that you think. And I don't know, where you have been ashamed of your flaws, it's more so like becoming compassionate with your flaws. But 8 of Cups, you're definitely walking away. Something is ending. Okay? Okay. So I do feel like with this this 8 energy, 8, the star 17 breaks down to 8, it's closing a door. And instead of it being a chapter, I'm seeing a book closing. Like the last, I don't know, you could be reading a book too. I'm seeing someone reading a book, but it's kind of like you're in the last few paragraphs of the last chapter for it to fully close and be done. All right, let's move on. Virgo. Some of you could be going to church, hear gospel music. But then, so I say that I saw the card blessed, and then I started hearing, I think it's Fred Hammond, we're blessed in the city, we're blessed when we come and when we go, that song. But then I went to Glorilla, you know, Glorilla is a Leo too, and her song Blessed, you know, what is that the song where she say I might not, that's Tomorrow too. I might not fuck with you tomorrow. But Blessed by Glorilla. But you're closing a chapter, a book. So there could be 2 different things that are closing. One could be a chapter, another could be a book, since I keep saying both. Fork in the road, you've been in a path of indecision for quite some time. That indecision is ending. You have mending, healing. So I feel like the mending is connected to the chapter that's closing. So there's a chapter of disconnect that's closing to move on to the next chapter where there's reconnection, aka mending. Thank you for the clarity. Imagine in reverse. It's giving the energy when someone shows you who they are over and over and over again. You're finally starting to believe them. It's kind of like something's too inconsistent for you to miss at this point. You have poise in reverse. You have the energy that's been depleting your fire. And then you have come to the edge. You're about to take a risk. And a lot of you are about to bet on yourself. But then we're back to the fork in the road in reverse. A lot of you could be moving at this time as well with no place like home. That could be a part of the path of indecision as well, which has been a topic that's been coming up for you randomly throughout 2026. But with this comes to the edge being the number 36, which breaks down to 9. I'm seeing the all aboard sign. I don't know, you could be taking a cruise too, or spending a lot of time at the water. I also hear you need to trust the healing energies of the water a bit more. It's like you go to the water to heal and to cleanse, but then you go home and do this whole fucking ritual, and it's kind of like you negate what the intention that you put out to the body of water to do. I don't know, something like that. You also have not for you. Let's see. Flexibles on the bottom as well. Here, shift your discontent into gratitude. Also, some of you could be active in the dark arts, and because the way where this nope is, it's to the black chess pieces, right? And versus, you know, the light, you should cease immediately what you're doing. I don't know. That's more so a warning. Like, I'm seeing someone being trapped in a spell. I've never seen that before. And now I hear Christina Aguilera, I'm a genie in a bottle. Come and let me out. So yeah, just be mindful of that. That's all I'm going to say in regards to that. Also, one more thing, group rituals would not be aligned for you to participate in throughout this month or in the coming months. At least the next 3. Okay, anywho. Clear what's not for you for Virgo. Yes, we experience hard times in life, but it doesn't mean your entire life has to be hard. It doesn't mean your entire life has to be difficult. It doesn't mean your entire life has to be, I hear a nuance. Some of you, it's like you're really craving a peace that you haven't experienced in a very long time. When I say very long time, this could be years. You could have children. You know, when you have kids, that changes your life. But I don't know, there's something, I don't know if this is an energy of peace. It's like something you are perceiving as peace that you may have honored as an escape in the past, but you're desiring that, you're missing that. But anywho, 6 of Wands upright, victory, recognition, celebration. I hear reward for your merit. King of Swords with the Hermit in reverse. It's giving me you're going from extreme to extreme with something, and where you're being asked to be balanced. Like, you could go from this energy of being outside to being in extreme solitude, but there's a need to find a way to incorporate both simultaneously. I hear this needs to be mastered now. This needs to be worked on now. But a lot of you, it's interesting because it's like you affirm grace and patience, but you struggle with maintaining grace and patience. And this ending energy is giving me that grace and patience with yourself. A lot of you're unconsciously getting into this energy of acceptance and going back to, you know, life is not, yes, we have hard times, but it doesn't mean your entire life has to be hard. It has to be difficult. It has to be struggle. It has to be trauma. It has to be money problems. Like, None of that. There's something about the earthly experience at this time that has been depleted. That could be why this AA portal is giving you a solar light upgrade as well, so that you can get back to your purpose in a balanced way. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, the sun and the truth, Ace of Swords. So thank you for the affirmation. Anything else with this imagine and poised in reverse? 10 of Swords. Some of you need a social media detox. The world in reverse. Your forgiveness is being tested. For you, by you. You know, that's FUBU. FUBU has been out of business for forever. I don't even know when it went out of business, but for you, by you. I don't know. Forgiveness. The letter F could be significant. I hear Fifi by 6'9", so Cancer energy, and Nicki Minaj, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, the High Priestess in reverse. You're very stubborn in regards to something, but Ace of Swords, the truth, Page of Cups in reverse. You're very cold-hearted towards a person that... Finish the sentence for me. Emperor. So you're very cold-hearted to a person that can assist you in this next chapter. It's something about that chapter. So you, and then it's also bringing me back to the beginning, because you may have literally said something was done, a book was closed, but no, it was just a chapter. It's not the, something is not finished. Something is not at its omega. Anything else for Virgo? Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. It's time to reconnect. You've definitely celebrated when cold. Something was misjudged with 7 of Swords in reverse, and you ended up blocking your own fucking blessing. So it's like Spirit is giving you another opportunity to reconnect with that blessing. And underneath the star is the 10 of Pentacles. But when the opportunity presents itself, are you going to say yes to it or no to it? Choice is yours. I know people be doubting free will, but karma and reincarnation is heavily connected to free will. Choices and decisions. All right. What we say yes to, what we say no to. I guess this deck has something else to say to you, Virgo. Yeah, Venetian Galactic Council, Star Being Guides, answer the call, say yes, it's time to shine. And you see there's 3 energies in this card. So yeah, it's you, a chapter, and a book. Figure it out, okay? All right, close this out for Virgo, please. You have warning as well. Pay attention to the red flags. The 31st could be significant, but I'm seeing July 31st with this card and not August 31st. Keep these full. You also have leisure, remain lighthearted. Leo had these. And then you had protection, but it's in reverse, and they are affirming for me to leave it in reverse. And I feel like it's connected to this warning for you. So some of you could have 2 people to choose from. This could be in friendship, in romantic partnership, job, career, a hustle, 2 different hustles. I don't know, but there's a choice that needs to be made. Same cards. You have change as well. Fear is not a good advisor. Scared money don't make no money. And Interesting I said that. And then look what's on the bottom. Abundance. Okay, scared money don't make no money. Financial security and material gains. So whatever choice you have, one path leads you towards abundance, 33. Another path leads you towards a lack of physical and spiritual protection. Anything else for this for Virgo? You choose the path of love and not hate. You have loyal friend, number 9, a wise, supportive person. Yeah, that's that energy I was speaking of earlier. You also have thoughts, cultivate your ideas. Like someone can definitely assist you with getting a bag, but there's more to the connection than just money and getting a bag and developing opportunities. And then you have opportunity, the chances in your hands. You have a decision to make. Love you. Moving on to Libra. Hold on. Hi, Christina. Maybe, I don't know how long that's been in the chat. I'll be zoned out. But hi. Happy Saturday. Okay. Libra, my darling. That's words not part of my vocabulary. Somebody, who be calling somebody darling? Someone's name could be Darla. I'm not judging, but it's foreign to my tongue. You could be traveling somewhere that you've never been before, or some of you could be planning to leave the country for the first time. We're gonna do this differently for you. Let's see. Let me shuffle this deck. See what your 8-8 numeric message is. These cards are slippery. Slippery when wet. Do it a different way. I think that's the message. Very interesting. Anything else? You could be seeing ladybugs, especially if you feel like you're going through any type of dark time at this time. Some of you are definitely going through a dark night of the soul, but if you're seeing ladybugs, joy is coming. You have enjoyed the little things, so it's giving count your many blessings. Name them one by one. So first card you have, which is your third sign for it to come out for, but it's upright for you. Protection. You are protected. The number is 29. And then you have temptation, number 45. Alluring thoughts and actions. Pomegranate could be significant because it's pomegranate in this card. And then you have the number 19, cut off and reverse. It says, let go of what no longer serves you, but it's in reverse. So you're holding on to what no longer serves you. You could be being gaslit, breadcrumb, all of that shit, okay, at this time by someone. It's like you're being strung along. You're on a string. Someone has you on a string. I don't like it. Let me calm down. I don't like it because as I say, you're on a string. You know how people be having their kids on a fucking leash? That's what I see. I don't like that at all. It pisses me the fuck off, respectfully. Anywho, but that's what I see. So someone is also very well aware of what they're doing. They're being very meticulous with how they're doing it too. And it's kind of like, babe, you're being boo-boo the motherfucking fool, okay? And, you know, Spirit has been protecting you throughout this situation, but it does feel like enough is enough. And now you're being asked to discern the difference between truth and temptation, the difference between love versus lust, unconditional love versus lust, okay? Here, truth versus fiction. Actions speak louder. I hear actions speak louder than any words of affirmation. That's interesting. Okay, let's see. So this 8-8 portal is asking you, do you want to stay in the loop or do you want to end the loop? Okay, the choice is yours. Your spiritual practices could be shifting at this time as well. Some of you, and going back to like traveling for the first time, or I don't know, you're doing something for the first time. On the bottom you have Holy Grail, inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. So I feel like this card with this cup overflowing is connected to damn, I lost my train of thought. Connected to what? Oh, thank you. Joy. Enjoy the little things. Count your many blessings. Name them one by one. My apologies. What fell in my lap is I am presence. Light body activation. Accessing the divine within. So going back to that statement I mentioned about affirmations, it's kind of like you can talk it all day, but if you can talk it all day, but if you're not walking the walk, then what your tongue has no meaning. Your tongue, what you're stating, has no power. So you can affirm all the fuck you want, but if you are not living your life according to what it is that you are inviting or affirming in your life, then the manifestation is dead. So with this I am presence, light body activation, accessing the divine within, Holy Grail, this is very sacred, holy, divine energy on the table. They say the Holy Grail is the cup that Yeshua drank from, that's being held in, what is that, the fucking Vatican? But there's some speculation that it's not even the true cup, it's just a random fucking cup. Okay, but anywho, no matter, that's neither here nor there, but it's time to, it's like if you desire to live this life of spirituality, then honey, this shit is, it's not an easy walk. It's not. It may look cool, okay? Seeing someone else manifest their dreams and things, like it's amazing to see the result, but the process is treacherous. It's not fucking love and light. There are paths of darkness that you walk through with others and alone. But when you see it through to the end, you embody this I am presence. You embody the Holy Grail for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I'm saying. Okay? Anything else with this? For Libra? I almost called you Leo, so this needs to be realized now. Yeah, and it's interesting, I almost called you Leo. Leo does rule the heart chakra, and you are the scales. For things to be balanced, the heart needs to be as light as a feather. So that's integrity, walking it like you talk it. Stargate heart chakra opening, unlocking, generosity, okay? For some of you, I'm gonna say it just how I'm getting it. You are a cold bitch and you need to be nicer. You need to have more fucking grace to others, okay? I don't know who I'm talking to, but you should also be mindful of how you judge people that are in their moments of suffering, because them tables can turn on you, okay? I don't know, if some of you are about to get a lesson in watching what you say, which is something that we learn as a child, but someone's ego is about to have the best of them. Okay, anywho, Libra, August 2026. What's happening? Everything is fine. What I hear, is it? You have a change in the wind. Yeah, that is it. Out of all of these swords, I'm focused on the one that's in her neck. Communication. 12, with the change in the wind, Pisces energy, there used to be a shift in perspective. I'm also getting you should take someone's opinion into consideration. Yeah, you have regeneration in reverse. And then higher power, baby. It's like God is about to get you together, okay? Truly, truly, truly. Also feel like you see something coming in your mind's eye and you're trying to, I don't know if it's like disregard it, stop it from coming. I really don't know what you're trying to do. But with regeneration in reverse, you're definitely trying to block it. But I'm also getting at this point in time, something is a part of the inevitable. Libra. Yeah, loyal heart in reverse. And that's that you're being gaslit and breadcrumbed by somebody. And your energy in reverse, to be fair, the heart is heavy, okay? I don't know. There's an illusion that cannot continue. Just point blank, period, the end of the sentence, okay? I hear Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mill, especially with this Four of Swords. It's giving me dreams and nightmares, but I'm getting the opposite meaning of the intent of the song. Because the song is about a come up, okay? He had a dream. He experienced a nightmare to get there. And then motherfuckers were shocked at the come up. And I feel like with whatever this experience is that is at this point untrue to you, you're wanting that dream to either remain or come true. And it's not meant like it, if spirit allows it, it will be short-lived, okay? It will feel like a season, a literal season at 90 fucking days, okay? Yeah, and then cleanse fell into my lap. Number 30, clear space for positive energy. Okay, you just let it go. The first song. Look, travel, pack and go. Y'all can really be traveling, but you need to let it go, okay? Please, for the sake of you, let it go. The world ended. So I see someone getting a I guess it's just getting served. You know how people be delivering the paperwork to their door. Somebody's getting served. 8 of Cups. Yeah, something is ending. Or it's time for it to end. I don't fucking know. Based on the change that's happening in these signs, I can imagine the change that's about to happen on a global scale. But it's not what we're focused on at this time. On the bottom, you have the world. Okay, there is no need to be confused. Somebody's heart belongs to somebody else as well. Whether you're aware or not. It could be a Leo. I almost said Leo again, but if it's not a Leo, it's Leo season. You have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. There's a sacrifice that needs to be made for a new beginning to happen. And the Leo energy could represent just the rest of summer solstice. This change is unfolding. This cleanse is taking place. Yeah, because you have 10, but autumn starts. You start autumn in September, towards the end of September. So yeah, the rest of summer, it's time to clean house. There's a lot of change. You have the 9 of Swords in reverse, and with this change comes, I hear, a worry-free lifestyle and connections that are connections that contain equilibrium and are cohesive. Yeah, the Magician, but the 7 of Swords. You also need to stop leaving doors cracked. When you walk away, completely close them bitches and deadbolt them shut for them to never be opened again, okay? Okay. Anything with this regeneration in reverse for Libra? Ace of Swords. I see the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands. I see the Sun. I see the 6 of Wands. I see Temperance. I see the Fool. So, and what is this? The Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is all what's on. Let me just hold it up for you. This is what's on the other side when you learn how to close doors and deadbolt them bitches for them to never be opened again. Okay. Also, after this cleanse is finished, this is what life experience can be and will be for you if you want it, you know. You can choose to remain in this depressive ass state, you know, suffering in silence with that, telling everybody, oh, I'm okay. Baby, no, the fuck you're not, okay? But it's heavily giving the truth shall set you free. And I feel like you accepting and facing the truth will rebalance the scales for you, okay? Anything else for Libra? Yeah, the Page of Wands. It's time to start anew. Final card. Thank you. Your final card is abundance, financial security, and material gains. So the reward will definitely be worth the risk, but you have to take the risk. But don't take the risk for the reward, because you fuck yourself over doing that. Okay? Okay. And then you also have soulmate here, someone from your soul tribe. It's a dog. So if you don't believe when one door closes, another one opens, reality is about to show you something different. Okay? And you could be getting a new pet or call to. Or one could be around you at this time. It is a soulmate. All right, love you, Scorpio. We were at Libra too fucking long. Okay. Hi, Scorpio. I see your 8-8 portal message. This numeric 8-8 portal. What do you have to say to Scorpio? I made an ice cream Lego. I'm looking at it, but I'm getting you need to calm the fuck down or cool down. You like it? Don't judge my inner child connection, okay? Anywho, message for Scorpio with this numeric 8-8 portal. There's a need to accomplish one thing at a time. Clarify that. Interesting. One more. Okay, yeah. All right, very interesting, very different. Okay, so you have, this card came out in reverse, but it's currently on the table sideways. So you have stellar gateway activation that came out for Leo, infinite potential manifestation vortex. I do feel like this portal is very different from the previous years. You have order of Melchizedek in reverse. Embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. You have Arcturian light codes, my goodness, in reverse. Evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. This, you are not grounded. And then on the bottom you have Anunnaki, light codes, energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. That's what this is this, okay? An energetic shift, new information, and end of a cycle. This is about to be a very different time from the previous years, okay? I just feel like your whole direction in life is about to change, and you're unbeknownst to you. And however this change is happening, it's starting very subtle, very unnoticeable. I hear quiet on the creek. Yeah, but very unnoticeable. But by the time you realize like the change, like the full circle moment of the change, you're so deep in it. I gotta go to the tarot with this one. I just want to see. I don't feel like I'm going to get too much from this as well because it's intended to be subtle. I just feel like with this message, Spirit is putting it in your awareness. I hear don't get too comfortable with anyone or anything at this time. Yeah, all fixed signs are being asked to be very mutable in energy, but in different ways in regards to different subjects and topics in your personal life. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Shit is, you see this in infinities. Something is changing. You are going in a new direction. Clarity is coming on what I'm speaking about soon. Now, the timeline of soon varies. The Chariots. You are here moving on up to the east side of the mountain. Is that the fucking lyrics? Y'all know I be fucking up the lyrics, okay? But with everything is fine, there's nothing to worry about, but then your energy is underneath that. There is a, I'm telling you, there's a fucking change coming that you are not expecting, aware of, planning for, none of that shit, okay? And don't allow this to worry you either, okay? Well, I know all fixed signs start to get a little rumble in the tummy and shit when we hear things that are about to knock us off the course that we have planned for ourselves, okay? But Obama said change is good, all right? So embrace it. Knights of Pentacles in reverse. It's starting off slow and then it's gonna speed up. Two of Cups. I hear Mary, get ready for a change to come. I feel like this Two of Cups is connected to the energetic shift. Your two people are moving closer. Who was the sign I said? I think it was Virgo. With Virgo, I said that you miss you want someone's miles away, you want them to be closer, you miss them, some shit like that, I don't know. Anything else for Scorpio with this? Ace of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Cups. This is all you're going to know for now. It's all you need to know for now. Now, the Two of Cups does not have to be romantic. It could be another version of yourself that you haven't met yet. It could be a friend. It could be a lover. It could be someone putting you in position. Don't limit it to just being about romantic shit, okay? Because, no. Yeah, Judgment in reverse. It's not a wise judgment call. All right. But that's your 8-8 message. Very interesting, very in the dark, which is very Scorpio-like. So, here, don't hate the player, hate the game. All right, Scorpio. Soulmates. I don't know. Some of you could be falling. If you on this, maybe single, not mingling, you may feel like you're not ready for something, but higher power is here. But you also have regeneration. Don't be so fixed on a specific, I hear mindset, but you're very fixed in something and you need to release that grip. Especially if you're a feminine energy, with my left shoulder itching. What's regeneration in reverse for Scorpio? For August. Here and now. What does it say? Oh, you are here. Yeah, feminine energy in reverse. You know the song I Got a Problem by Trina? I haven't heard that in years, but just look up the lyrics. But I hear that song with this. There's a need to control the desires of the flesh at this time. Here, the energy is too potent, but you need to control the desires of the flesh. You have peace, upright, and then, but you have yang. So you have yin yang here, but yang is upright. Baby, the masculine Scorpios, Keep up the good work, okay? I don't know what you're doing, but keep it up. The feminine Scorpios. I hear money back. Yo, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. I hear Beyonce, I was here. So Yang is number one. Yang, masculine energy, but it's the roots, right? Leo is masculine energy as well. By nature, by default. So with regeneration being in reverse, you're being uprooted to plant new roots. But there needs to be mindfulness around just keep getting fleshly desires. I don't know why I'm getting it like in those words, but yeah, fleshly desires. Someone's impure in the way, someone's impure, I think that's the right way to say that word, in a way that you are unaware of. Whatever that impurity is heavily cloaked, intentionally. I hear you could be, what? Going along to get along at this time. You have Treasure Island, you see all these fucking hearts. It's like thinking that you've found gold or some shit, or found the treasure piece. I don't know. Something ain't right though. That's what I can say. That's what I can affirm. I'm seeing different blood types. But now I'm seeing blood types that are not meant to interconnect. They're not meant to mesh. They're not, it's no. Just be careful, Scorpio. I mean, you're grown. You can do what you want to do, but the choice is yours. I've been saying that to everybody. But truly, yeah, loyal heart and all that glitters in reverse with serendipity. There is better waiting for you. But you need to hold out just a little bit longer. And I feel like whatever this is that resonates for you personally, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Although I'm very unclear on exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, go the distance. Upright, you need to hold out just a little bit longer, because as of right now, this ain't it. Okay, it's not it. It's fucking not. Okay, I'm tired of talking about this. It's draining my damn energy. Okay, and I don't even know the specifics of it. Scorpio. You have never-ending story upright with a leg up. It's kind of like if you choose to not take heed to the advice that I am giving, you're going to realize you're repeating an experience with a different body. Like, and I say that, you see how up top, the flags are exactly the fucking same. Two different cards, two different energies, but the flag, the headline, it's the same, okay? Soulmates in reverse. I've said enough. Moving on. Scorpio. Anything else for Scorpio in August? For the rest of August. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Again, something is there is don't get too comfortable. Okay, Eight of Swords, Page of Wands. Something is a trap that you do not see. See the devil? Oh wait, it's a trap. Queen of Wands. So as the Queen of Wands giving you this message, I think you should move around, okay? Literally move around. But I don't know what this is. I'm seeing fire versus water, fire versus air. But I'm also getting like earth is not trying it with fire too much at this time. Now, I feel like these like fire versus earth, like it's a fire sign versus an earth sign, or a fire sign versus, someone could be jealous of someone, like upset that you take someone's advice. I don't know what the fuck this is, but there's jealousy around a connection, or I don't know. You may have someone around where it's like truly word is bond, okay? And it could be, I don't know who it applies to. It could be you, it's someone, but it's like word is bond. You trust them, so you will move accordingly. And whoever this person is, whoever knows about them, does not fucking like them. I don't know why I need to bring that up. I mean, who gives a fuck? But yeah, Ace of Cups. But yeah, this ain't it. And don't let someone believe you, make you to believe that it is it, okay? Because it's not. Also, you're gonna realize, it's kind of like the energy is gonna speak for itself once you separate. It's kind of like when you're around this energy, doors open, but they stack. It's like you get the opportunity, but the start of the opportunity is heavily delayed. However, when this energy is removed, you get the opportunity and then you start the opportunity without delay. You have warning. Pay attention to the red flags. Telling you. Close this out for Scorpio, please. You have mindset. Find a different perspective. Control the flesh. You see these shrooms, okay? I hear, Joe, something ain't right. Treat her like a lady. That's the song, Treat Her Like a Lady. But yeah, it starts, something ain't right. And then you have 49, home. Appreciate comfort and sense of belonging. So you do have someone around you that is very trusted and that will not steer you in the wrong direction. And they're honest with you. But this home also breaks down to 13. So I hear Neo and Jamie Foxx, she got her own. I don't know what this is about feminine energy. Then number 26, plot twist. I'm telling you, unexpected development. Some shit is about to change. That's the message. Sagittarius, give me a second. I need to heat up my cup because it's just been sitting and it's cold. We'll get into it. Un momento. I'm gonna mute y'all for a second. Okay. This shit is crooked. God bless. Sagittarius, the number 4. To be loud for you throughout this month. All right. Let's see. 8-8 portal. Hold on. Let me light this incense. I hear Case missing you. Standing here looking out my window. My nights are long and my days are cold because I don't have you. Okay, moving on. I'm not trying to sing to y'all. 8-8 numeric portal for Sagittarius. What is the T? Thank you. In advance. Interesting. It's time to speak up. You have Seraphim's Gateway, Voice Activation, Angelic Attunement, Divine Support. Keep this. All right. And then you have Angelic Frequency in reverse. That's interesting. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. So going back to that energy of missing you, number one, you need to speak up, or you're being advised to speak up rather, because I'm here to advise, not tell you what you need to do and not do. But also, there are certain people in this earth that truly are walking divine protection. Okay? Like I can explain it, but I cannot explain it. And it's realized, like, you realize the difference when they're present in your surroundings and when they are not present. Like the level of protection changes. And the souls that carry this type of divine protection that I'm speaking of, it's common because there's billions of people in this earth, but at the same time, it's very rare. It's like a 1% type shit, okay? Now, as I say that, and with, you being given the advice to speak up, and I do feel like if you're worried about a conversation going downhill, I feel like with Seraphim's Gateway being upright, you'll be surprised about the outcome. I feel like even just with these colors in the background, the outcome will be more positive than what you are expecting. However, with this angelic frequency in reverse, it's like, do you miss do you genuinely miss the connection, or do you miss the benefits that came with the connection? That's a question you need to go within and ask yourself before you attempt to have a conversation. If you've been trying to manifest this conversation for quite some time and it hasn't happened, it's because that truth has not been realized by you first. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna pull one more though. Sagittarius. So it's giving like this 8-8 energy. A cycle does not have to continue without someone's presence, but you need to be clear on the intent of the reason of why you want their presence. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home, soul, family. So this is about someone else. Can you clarify angelic frequency in reverse? I honestly feel like angelic frequency in reverse is your frequency. And you're temperance. So, in my opinion, the opposite of temperance is the fucking devil. Yeah. Because, I mean, it's after the other. 14 is temperance. 15 is the devil. Then you have 16, the fucking tower moment. Things come to a head, and then 17, you have the opportunity for healing. But it's like with that opportunity of healing, In addition to the light being realized, with the moon, the darkness is also realized too. And I feel like that's connected to self-awareness for you. That was a bar. But yeah, truly. Okay? This message may not sound deep, but it's very deep. Like when I say deep, this is past life shit coming up, like with this particular individual. So it's like you have the opportunity to heal it once and for all. Or you have the opportunity to never experience again. But again, you need to be clear on the intent. Sagittarius, what else with this energy? Page of Swords in reverse, Lovers in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. With Lovers being in reverse, I don't feel like this is in any way correlated to any type of current or past romantic partner. This is about soul family. And yes, you know, your romantic partner could be considered soul family, but I really want, if you are in that mindset of romanticism in any way in regards to this connection I'm speaking of, I am affirming it is not that. Okay? This is very platonic. Okay? Okay. Now, anywho, with Page of Swords being in reverse, I always love it in reverse because upright, you know, cloudiness, confusion, gives me like melancholy energy, melancholy thinking. But with it being in reverse, it's coming to clarity. However, going with it being in reverse, it goes back to the Ten of Swords. And I feel like the Ten of Swords is a representation of self-betrayal, going from the Temperance energy to the Devil. Now, with the Lovers being in reverse, the Lovers is your opposite energy. It's your shadow, opposing energy, Gemini. It's in reverse. So instead of you mastering duality with this situation, it's kind of like loving when it's good and truly appreciating and loving even more when it's bad, because it allows a process of evolution and healing and ascension to happen. But instead of you processing it as elevation, ascension, and evolution happening, you're processing it as somebody's trying to fucking attack you or come for you, when it has nothing to do with that at all. It's kind of like, what is it fucking called? Constructive criticism. Constructive criticism from this individual is extremely healthy for you. Like, it will put you from point A to point motherfucking Z real quick, versus you having to go through B, C, D, F, G. Like, again, this energy is very powerful, whoever they are. But then it's like the way that you are mentally perceiving it, processing it, your perception with it is all fucked up. And I feel like this portal is trying to help fucking clean it up, okay? With the King of Swords upright. That's what I have to say. Let's move on to August. Saying that Seraphim voice activation. There's a lot that's being held within that needs to be released and spoke about. Okay, for a lot of you, whatever this is, answers are not going to come if you refuse to have a conversation. Okay? Sagittarius. It's a horrible shuffle. There is someone around you that is very, the nice way to say it is low vibrational, but someone is very demonic. Like, I don't want to say it, but I had to say it. It's someone that you're close to. It feels bloodline, like someone in your bloodline that you're, it could be a sibling, like close. And y'all don't have to be physically close, but you're close in bloodline. Like, it's your fucking first cousin, okay? It's your sibling. Like, I don't know. But they do not have your best interest at heart, okay? Okay. Sagittarius. My head just started hurting. You have come to the edge. All that glitters. And you, for the first, have regeneration upright. It's been coming out in reverse, but again, the first for you is upright. Now, with all of these three cards, listen to the numerology, okay? 36, 16, 46. The commonality is the 6, okay? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? So, you're being asked to come out of your comfort zone and face a challenging situation. And then once you do so, with all the power moment that's going to happen, which is also being affirmed with regeneration upright, but you're gonna, I don't know, you're gonna have this fucking revelation, epiphany type of energy that people that consistently stroke your ego are not the ones for you. People that refuse to challenge you are not the ones for you. Like, you are ninth house energy by default. Do you know what that means? If not, look it up, study it, learn yourself, okay? Learn what you represent, learn what you embody. It's a part of, you know, getting to know thyself. And with regeneration, once you see that the exchange was meant to, I hear, help you and heal you versus diminish you, then the tree can come back to life. It's like the phoenix can rise again. Anything else? Yeah, never-ending story in reverse. So, yeah, and you have unfinished symphony in reverse, and you have round and round in reverse. This spirit, it's like spirit is saying enough. It's like the word enough. If God were to speak, the whole fucking earth would rumble. I'm seeing I don't know the numeric number of earthquakes, but I see 7.5 and I see 8.5 magnitude. I don't know if those numbers are true numbers, but that's what the fuck I see. And message in a bottle, 15 energy, devil. It's time to let it go. But someone close to you is a fucking snake, okay? All right, let's repull. Come to the edge, still wants to speak. I'm about to get into the tarot. Sagittarius. Thank you. Never-ending story is still in reverse. All that glitters is still upright. All right, let's see. Let's get more specific. If you're like job hunting or something, or like thinking of a career change or something, you may really be looking for an easy way out. But there is something about the challenge that refines you that you do not give any credit to. And the month of August is highlighting that for you. It's like, never mind. But no, it's like literally like wanting a diamond, but in order to have that diamond, you got to go out in the field, you got to go out in the mine and get it yourself. But it's like you don't want to do that. And it's like, well, baby, you ain't gonna never have the fucking diamond then, if that was the only way that you could get it. All right, Page of Wands upright, 2 of Wands in reverse with the 10 of Cups upright. I hear Turn the Page by Bobby Valentino. What song is that? That's Little Baby that I hear, but I don't know what song it is. Anywho. So yeah, the Page of Wands is definitely giving a change in direction, wanting to do something new. But with 2 of Wands in reverse, it's like you're limiting yourself on your opportunities because you don't want to accept the challenge. And then with 10 of Cups upright, I have a
completely different message with the Ten of Cups upright. So with the Ten of Cups upright, these are two women together. And with all that glitters being here, I feel like I'm speaking to someone that is heterosexual, thinking about being a part of the same sex crew. And I don't know what you see and you think that shit is cool. It's not all it's hyped up to be. I'm telling you, it's not. Because it's like, if you're trying to avoid a challenge, and I can say this because I have lived this, if you are trying to avoid that challenge, the challenge is going to come to you times 10, okay, with same sex. It really is. It's going to make you face parts of yourself that, baby, you didn't even know fucking existed, okay? Some shadows that you did not know were lying dormant within, okay? It's going to give you a run for your motherfucking money, okay? And I just feel like, I don't know. Do you not like being alone or something? Are you scared to be alone? I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know what this is. I really don't. But it's giving someone that's very fucking confused, okay? Very confused and just willing to try anything at this point to feel something. Yeah, no. Who is this? Sagittarius. I'm ready to move on. Anything else? Yeah, Knight of Wands. It's time to move on. But you have the Star, Ace of Cups. This is a time to really pour into yourself and have some truthful ass conversations, okay? It's prime time to have truthful conversations, baby. Mercury is direct. We ain't in no shadow period. You talk. Close us out for Sag, please. You have opportunity. The chance is in your hands. Hallelujah. Hold on. Shit, I don't know what was left on the bottom, so I'll re-pull. Picked it up too quick. The hand was quicker than the eye in that situation. You have warning. Pay attention to the red flags. It's sideways. Yeah, someone close to you is concealing something. And then you have compassion, a discerning friend. So whoever this compassion is, a discerning friend, you see the porcupine, how it's out for protection. You think someone's trying to attack your ass, but they give a fuck about you. And that's, I hear that's why we're here now. I don't know. And then you have home, appreciate comfort and sense of belonging. Someone truly received you, flaws and all, and it feels like you either put their ass on the shelf, took them for granted. I don't know what you did, but I hear fix it, Jesus, but no, you fix it, Sagittarius. And then you have sweetness, set clear boundaries, but the number 17. So with clear boundaries, it's interesting because the strawberries in this card, but strawberries technically are unhealthy or unsafe to eat at this time, right? It's underneath. Celebration. Hold on. Sweetness feels like temptation. No, I don't need to clarify because it's going back to people that stroke your ego. You need to set clear. You need to. It's time to make some decisions and delegate some energies in your life, especially within yourself. Okay, I'm moving on. Capricorn. Yeah, sweetness just flipped over in reverse. Shit ain't sweet. That's what it's giving. Shit is not sweet. So you can act like shit is sweet. Shit is 10 of cups. You're just happy go fucking lucky. You're lying to yourself, okay? And for those of you that have no idea what I'm talking about, the message for you is start celebrating yourself, okay? You be all work and no fucking play. That's life. Start to enjoy life and stop letting life run you, okay? Capricorn. I need to drink my drink. Lord. Hi, Capricorn. I got excited. Happy Saturday. Saturn day. It's your day. You have Thoth on the bottom, or Thoth, depending on how you pronounce his name. Oh, my nose is itching. Capricorn, 8-8 portal. What do you want to highlight? You have the Holy Grail as well. Inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. You know the angel that Amanda Perez was asking for in the song Angel? I feel like whatever angel or whatever you're praying for to help heal and console and comfort you, Spirit is saying you are that angel for yourself. Here, honor it. Honor your alchemy. And then you have higher heart activation, period. Dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. So this is a very healing portal for you. I feel like you're about to feel a lot of relief internally between now and the 17th. Yeah, I split the deck to sacred inner space, but you could be about to embody sacred inner peace. But sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. There is an energy of sensitivity that's surrounding you with this portal. And it's interesting because I feel like the energy itself of relief is very foreign to you. And because it's foreign to you, because things are calm, that could be very unsettling for you. But Spirit is saying get used to it with this dropping shields energy. Capricorn. It's like even if you're seeking like a specific opportunity, I'm getting money, like trying to manifest more material wealth for yourself. This could be in property, this could be finances. I'm seeing like residual income. But it's like Spirit is, you are the bag, literally, especially as an earth sign. Like you are the angel that you are seeking, okay? I don't know how to say it any other way. The world upright, this is to affirm that there's a cycle of pain that's ending. And then 2 of Swords in reverse. It just feels like where it's been dark, where it's been cloudy, the sun is truly about to shine for you. Here, Rihanna, shine bright like a diamond. So this energy could very well play out until Pisces season of 2027. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, this is going to be a slow rollout. So definitely until Pisces season. For some of you until, what's the next earth sign after Pisces is Taurus, right? Yeah, so it just depends on your timeline. So for some, now to Pisces season, yeah, Pisces right here. And then for some, now until Taurus season, it just depends. Anywho, what else? You have the Queen of Cups, emotional fulfillment. And also with this divine love, your heart is healed. This is also being open to love, being open to connection, romantic and platonic. It just feels like you've been on guard, which is why you have dropping shields here as well. Your heart has been very guarded. But the heart is giving, the heart is ready to love again in ways that it has denied itself from love. I think I said that right. Anywho. 4 of Pentacles. The Devil in reverse. So with this energy, it's giving financial circumstances specifically. It's giving definitely mindful spending. But where you have, it's really just given where you have been financially irresponsible, you're becoming financially responsible. But this is a building process for you. So you are rebuilding throughout this month, or a rebuild is initiating for you in the month of August. You have the moon, heavy Pisces energy here. Pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams could very well be premonitions. Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're emptying the cup of hurt. Yeah, your heart has been heavy. And your heart being heavy has kept you trapped in a loop. But it's kind of like you can literally release your defenses, going back to that energy of dropping shields, and it's okay for you to connect, and things are about to flow for you. August 2026 for Capricorn. Fork in the road. Time to go. Building blocks. All that glitters in reverse. Capricorn. TikTok in reverse. One more, please. Thanks. You don't have to shuffle. You have a leg up upright. Here and now in reverse with peace upright on the bottom. Okay. It's kind of like if I had been asking you the question of what do you want out of life for like the last 1 to 3 years, you have never had a clear response as an answer. But I feel like that energy is being removed. I'm seeing it like literally be swept away with a broom. And with time to go, it's kind of like, I don't know where you are on the perfection birth chart. The perfection chart shows you based on your age, the house experience that you're having throughout that year. But some of you could have been in a 12th house perfection, moving into a first house perfection. Look it up if you don't know what I'm referencing. Or it could be going from the, you could be going, I'm sorry, from the 9th house perfection year to a 10th house perfection year. I'm seeing that too. Anywho, but yeah, fork in the road, time to go, and building blocks. This it feels like reverence is coming. I do feel like you've had to just overcome a lot. You dealt with a lot. You should definitely write a fucking book, okay? You should definitely write a book. It will do you well. It will be a great release mechanism for you too. But life itself has not been a pretty story. But I do feel like your story is very empowering. Like if someone were to hear it, it's life-changing. It would change a lot of perspectives. There's been a lot of stop-go energy in your life too, with time to go and building blocks. It's like, okay, we're going and then we're blocked. We're going and then we're blocked. Like this has been consistent, and it's like, how the fuck do I get out of this? And I feel like the reason why you've been going and it's been blocked with all that glitters in reverse is because it's like you tend to go with what the physical eye sees versus what the third eye is showing you. And so with that energy, with TikTok being in reverse, there's been a lot of just redirection happening overall. to assist you in making a different decision, but in the past you've made the same decision, but it feels like now you're making a different decision. And because of that, with the leg up, it's like that stop and go can now cease. Like when things are stopped, they are stopped. And when it's time to go, you're able to go until it's time to reach the next journey. And then we stop and we learn and we prepare, and then we get started. I hope that makes sense. Who is this? Capricorn. Queen of Wands. Your feminine energy is very powerful and heightened throughout this month. I do feel like, so that energy of relief, going back to that, and with the Queen of Wands, it's kind of like as you feel the energy of relief, I almost said release, but the more you start feeling like your true self again. A lot of you haven't felt like yourself in a very long time. It's like giving the energy of looking in the mirror, not knowing who it is that you're looking at, not recognizing the face. Because life is in number one you. Yeah, the Tower. You have the King of Swords, Two of Cups in reverse. This next chapter in life is definitely about you. You smiling more. I feel like you haven't had a genuine smile on your face in a very long time. Yeah, this cycle of not ever reaching the peak that you desire to reach, I feel like that's ending. Yeah, things are definitely about to speed up with the Chariot upright and Knights of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know, the lesson, it's like finally you've learned a lesson. Finally, heavy energy, your ancestors, finally. There's definitely a celebration I hear happening in the heavens for you at this time. Capricorn. Hold on. Five of Pentacles. Capricorn, August 2026. Queen of Wands again. The Hanged One, Pisces. There's the Five of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles upright. I hear is that Aladdin? A whole new world, a new foundation. That song. Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Devil is speaking out with Justice in reverse. Not every opportunity should be accepted. I don't like this. With Four of Pentacles in reverse, with the Devil upright, with Justice in reverse, gives a fucking scam. Especially since the Ace of Pentacles, the hand is being held out towards this energy. Yeah, this is a trap. There's an opportunity that is not legitimate. And also, this is, I don't advise this, especially, and the truth is the truth, a lie is a lie. This is not the time, and you should not ever, but don't be lying on paperwork. Do not lie on your resume. Like, you are creating a trap for yourself, okay? Integrity, remain integral, and it will pay off. Yes, there's a loophole, but then there's manipulation. There's a difference between a loophole and motherfucking manipulation. And if you try to affirm manipulation as a loophole, you will have a karmic consequence to learn because of that. Okay? Okay. So with that being said, be honest, be integral, and all will be well. If you you choose to do the opposite, you will have a lesson to learn. And some of you may have some, I don't know, depending on the intensity of it. I do see jail time here. I never see that, but it's here. Justice in reverse, especially with the devil. This giving fucking solitary confinement, okay? I don't know. I'm seeing being thrown in the pit. That's some fucking black ops shit, but I don't know. Not every opportunity is meant for you to say yes to. That's the main thing with that. I'm happy I was called to go back to the tarot to get that out for you. Anything else? And yeah, the devil is you technically, but this is a trap. Yeah, 9 of Wands. This discernment will save your life, and it will assist you in predicting your own damn future. And in addition to honesty and integrity, 3 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. Your friendship circle could be changing at this time, but this could be someone close to you that's trying to put you in a compromising situation. So if you know somebody ain't living right, I would just move around. Yeah, the Fool. You're better off by yourself, okay, versus being fooled, okay? The High Priestess, I'm telling you. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Something is deceptive as fuck. But you can very well protect yourself from this. The energy has been revealed to you. What you do with it is up to you. Now let's bring this to a close. Capricorn, August. You have thoughts in reverse with nurture in reverse. Water your garden is in reverse. Cultivate your ideas. Some of you are dehydrated. The body is dehydrated, which is causing the mind to not be able to think clearly. You have temptation that fell in my lap, alluring thoughts and actions. Again, something is very tempting, but it's not right. And then you have, look, on the bottom, healthy choices, baby. Choose wisely. Anything else for Capricorn? All right, on the bottom you have 11, serendipity, fated encounter. So this is meant to happen to test you. It's a test of your discernment, truly. And then you have adventure, be open to new experiences. And then you have reflection in reverse. Reflection reveals who you are. So you are also being called to create time for yourself. Disconnect from the outside world, a weekend. I'm seeing if you have a 3-day weekend or don't have one, plan one, but it's really time to reconnect with you. Spend some time with you. Cleanse the mind, get clarity on your thoughts. Cleanse the body, connect with your soul, shit like that, okay? I love you. Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. Happy Saturday. You're also ruled by Saturn, so it's your day too. But anywho, let's see. It's 8-8 portal for you. There's a woodpecker on the balcony. I feel the need to call that out. So look into the energy, the spirit animal of the woodpecker. It's connected to your August. You have Shambhala initiations, retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, Dharma, ooh, good karma. And then you have crystal skull wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. I feel like your aura is white at this time. I don't know, I'm just seeing that. It's like a silvery white. And then on the bottom, you have Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. I feel like this portal for you is a baptism. It's a spiritual baptism It's an energetic baptism. It's a mental baptism. It's a baptism. You may have a lot to do at this time. And yes, you will get it done. But there's a need to pace yourself. Especially with this retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, and Dharma. Since your first card says it's an initiation, when we are in initiations, there's a lot of emotional and spiritual sensitivity that comes along with that throughout that time. So, you know, you may have days where you feel vibrant, you want to connect, you know, you feel like you wake up and you want to conquer the fucking world. Honor that energy. And there may be other days where you just feel like you're dragging. Honor that energy. Like, honor I hear honor the emotions of the body at this time. Yeah. Now, with Crystal Skull Wisdom being here, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy, I really do feel like the card speaks for itself. But I do feel like there's something about, it could be a change of scenery, change of environment. You could find a new place to connect with in your environment, but there's something new. And it's like when you're in this place, you're gonna know it's for you, because the mind is just, I'm seeing like pollution just clear away. Like no chemtrails in the sky type shit. Like it's just, there's so much clarity. And I feel like whatever this place is, wherever it is on earth, I'm seeing like a time capsule. So it's like this, however many lifetimes you've been here, this particular place is where you've always went to find solace. And there could be something about this place and the next solstice, which would be autumn in September. But yeah. Also, if you look at this crown, I've never seen it like this before until now. But if you look at this crown, this kind of looks like sunglasses at the top. So your crown is being heavily protected as well as shielded at this time. There's a lot of people it's giving that want to pick your brain, pick your mind, but there's inaccessibility to do so. I hear this is, you will not be used. I hear thou shall not be used specifically, but yeah, you will not be used throughout this time. It's kind of like if someone tries to push their way through, it's like Spirit's response is a lightning strike. I hear dead ass, but yeah. Okay. Anything, Ace of Cups. Anything else? Ooh, did you see that? Ace of Cups and the Empress. But yeah. What else with this energy for Aquarius? Maybe the Queen of Wands, upright. She keeps showing herself. And then you have the Emperor, Queen of Wands and the Emperor. This is a mastery of both your light energy and your dark energy. And I feel like that's contributing as to why your aura is that silvery white at this time. Your energy is very magnetic throughout this month. And I feel like there's a lot of good things coming just because your energy is so magnetic at this time. Yeah, Ace of Wands. And then you have the Lovers upright. So out of 3 tarot, we have 2 major. I feel like you're very humble too. I don't know, I'm just getting the sense of quietness, like quiet power. But I'm seeing it as like you're, even though it's quiet power, like you know your power, others do too, but you don't have to boast about it. You don't have to be flamboyant about it. Like it speaks for itself. The energy literally speaks for itself. But the duality that you're carrying is so beautiful. Like this angel's like spirit is like, so proud, like so proud. It's like your ancestors are like, my baby is growing up, like my baby has matured. You really have. So give yourself a hug. You deserve it. Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Now, when it comes to familial connections specifically, or tribal connections, which is connected to familial connections, just one is a bloodline, one is a physical bloodline, one is a spiritual bloodline. But with that energy being said, I do feel like people that misunderstand you, a few things. People that misunderstand you love to leave you where you're misunderstood. Like they refuse to assist in gaining any type of clarity when you have the clarity to provide to them. For others of you, it's kind of like, yes, your spirit team is proud of your maturity, but it's like your physical bloodline is, they view this maturity as very distasteful. Very like, oh, Aquarius thinks they're better, or Aquarius, I don't know. But it's like you're not even, you're not caring nor responding in that type of way. And I feel like that's frustrating people more. And it's interesting because from the outside looking in, it's like, and I feel like this is very intentional on behalf of spirit, but from the outside looking in, you're not going, you where you at, okay? You're where you at. But what's coming is this, whether masculine or feminine. I hear just wait on it. This is giving me, I will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies, no matter how close or how far they are. You just be prepared to sit at the head of it, okay? Beautiful energy. All right, let's move on. I feel like this is the most positive reading so far. A lot of people from your past are watching you too. I don't know how. Well, I guess that would be social media. But I noticed, I've learned through observing that people don't consider YouTube social media. But I don't understand why. But it's not meant for me to understand why. I mean, it's a social platform, so I view it as social media, but I digress. All right, you have TikTok in reverse. Look, TikTok in reverse with milk and honey. Baby, proud. I hear she's a bad mama jamma. What would be the, I don't know what would be the masculine version of that, but anywho. But milk and honey, it's the sweetness of life, the sweeter part of life, the grass being greener where it has been a desert, or I said that fucked up, but the grass flourishing where there has been a desert, green where it's been dehydrated and brown, okay? But you also have chopped wood 42. The number 42 always gives me the 42 laws of my up, but you know, rainbows represent God's promise. So there's a promise to you that's about to be fulfilled. I feel like you and God have just had a lot of conversations. I feel like some of these conversations with the divine, with your spirit team, with your ancestors, they've been peaceful. Some of them have been very intense, but there's been a lot of just conversation with the unseen. And I feel like the unseen is about to affirm for you that you have been heard and your work is also being seen and recognized. But this is also giving me Scorpio's reading yesterday, like with this milk and honey, this elephant, you know, the path will not be forgotten, but this is meant for you to celebrate solo, okay? And be mindful of the people that want to come in and get on your good side, because life is going well for you. It's like they no longer see you in the Eight of Swords. They now see you as a Ten of Pentacles. Fuck them people. Yeah, a leg up. Don't. There's a time to help others, and there's a time for people to help themselves, and this is a time for people to help them motherfucking themselves, okay? Aquarius. I hear Whitney Houston and Kelly Price. It's not right, but it's okay. I feel like you said, like, something happened with someone or a group of people. It could be family, I don't know, a friend group, but something happened. You said to yourself, it's not right, but it's okay. You're gonna make it anyway, and that's exactly what the fuck the story was written that way. Baby, the story was written that way. King of Pentacles. I feel like the message is clear. I'm about to move on. Literally, the Sun, the happiest card in the deck, okay? And we're in Leo season. So this is a time to celebrate. A lot of you had a very rough childhood. You've been mastering this adult shit of life. You had to grow up early, whatever your background is. This is a time to enjoy the innocence, the purity, the new beginning, okay? This is like, baby, be God's child right now. Literally, I don't care if you're 60 years old. You better be in the energy. I am a child of the divine, so let me celebrate. Let me be happy. Let me enjoy the rewards. Let me be catered to. Knight of Cups. Are we good? The Lovers. We are good. We're about to close this out because it's very clear. Close this out for Aquarius, please. Okay, upright. You have number 6, intuition, butterfly, transformation. Listen to your inner voice. Came out in reverse. You also have opportunity. The chance is in your hands. This is in reverse. I don't feel, this is not about chance. It feels like it's more so connected to destiny, which is why it's in reverse. Like something is, it's not just an opportunity, it's a part of your life experience. So it changes the definition of it, if that makes sense. And then with intuition, with listen to your inner voice and it being in reverse, you did where you were advised not to. You know, it didn't make sense, but you allowed yourself to be led anyway. And I feel like that's why it's in reverse. And where your intuition may have been doubted in the past, I do feel like, you know, people may, you could be a truth speaker, but people have really slept on you. Wherever people have been sleeping, they're about to be awakened, okay? And I do feel like you passed a major test. February 12th could be significant, or the number 212. Look into what that means. Actually, I'm gonna look it up before we move on. You could be seeing beetles, but with love being here, true feelings. Ooh, the doves. You have the butterfly, the doves. Oh. But true feelings, and then you have tests. Look for a divine test. The test has came. It passed, but I feel like you had to. The test was a transparent conversation. It's like something that you may have chose to stay quiet on or about in the past, or just not even validating yourself, validating your feelings, validating that voice of your inner child. You have, I hear, started to take a stand, in a stance. And you've stood 10 toes down on that, and that is passing the test. Okay, but that's the message. But you have creativity here, the number 1. Use your imagination. So what do you want this new beginning to be like for you? Here, see it through to the end. Yeah, all right. Pisces. Hold, please. Because my drink is cold again. Hold on, be back. hold on. I went Pisces. I skipped over Aries, Taurus. Should say Pisces, Gemini, Cancer. Hold on. Oh, my fingers are slippery. Okay, anyhow. Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. What is that, 5 signs? We have 5 left? Yeah, okay. All right, Pisces, let us see. I should be able to finish this without getting up again. I used the bathroom too, so we should be good. We shall see though. Pisces, numeric 88 portal. You have Venetian Galactic Council. Star being guides, answer the call, time to shine. I feel like you've been called to do something for quite some time. You have not been answering the call. It's more so it's like you've been responding like you can get somebody else to do it. Not wanting to say yes to the task, say yes to the responsibility, but I feel like that's changing. Excuse me, yes. You have both light codes, light initiation, great teacher, awakening, divine magic, but it's in reverse. So you telling the universe to get someone else to do it, it's a response. It's like the universe's response is, okay, well, you will not have this light initiation. You will not have this awakening that will give you this accumulation of wisdom. And the potency of your magic will be weak, like straight like that. And then on the bottom, you have inner earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. So it's like you dragged your feet to say yes, but you're finally saying yes, and something's building. Yeah, and I split the deck to third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. So this is the energy of wanting to be more, I'm missing the High Priestess card, which is your card, but wanting to be more enlightened, wanting to enhance your clear gifts, right? However, it's like wanting that, but not wanting to do the work to receive that. And it's like, okay, well then you won't get that, you know? Yeah. Okay, hold on. It was too hot. Okay, that's good though. But it's, yeah, you've been in the energy of refusing to accept a lesson, learn a lesson, take on a lesson, but something is changing. Your feelings are changing towards this, yeah. Pisces, 8-8 portal energy, please. Wherever you have Libra and Taurus in your chart, that energy is very loud throughout this month. So wherever you have it in your chart and what that house represents, that energy is very loud. You have the Chariot on the bottom. Yeah, it's like you're saying, let me pull it out. You're saying yes, you're moving forward. And it's about to be a beautiful journey for you, Pisces. You have the Page of Pentacles, you're a student in this. But again, the student becomes the teacher, but you have great teacher awakening in reverse. So it's a process, it's levels to this shit. You have the Ten of Swords upright. And it's interesting because it's like what has contributed to you saying yes now is because you realize that what you're doing isn't changing the circumstances in the way that you desire. So it's like, if I want something new, then obviously I have to do something new. So let me say yes. And it's kind of like, let me see what's up. And you seeing what's up, you're about to see. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil the surprise. I'm not going to spoil the journey for you. And now you have the Ace of Pentacles. So it kind of gives me like, you see the difference in size of these pentacles. Like one opportunity leads to another. One step forward leads to another experience of the journey. So with that being said, with just how the message is coming out, don't stop going. There's another way to say this. Don't limit your progress, and don't limit how far you can go, okay? Okay. The sun, because it's kind of like we're, and that's another thing. I feel like this 8-8 portal is more so, it's trying to get you to remove just the word of limitation from your psyche, from your vocabulary, and really embrace and embody limitless energy, limitless resources, limitless abundance, whatever the case may be, limitless joy, limitless happiness. And I hear stop always waiting for the other shoe to drop. Yeah, that's that. Let's get into August. You have TikTok in reverse. Soulmates upright. Blessed in reverse. This is giving me the energy of thinking something or someone is for you and realizing after you are deep within it that it's not for you. It's not what you want. Also here, be careful what you ask for. You have time for a nap. Something is making you restless. It's kind of like you're very aware that something isn't serving you, but it's like not wanting to do the hard thing, like not wanting to express that truth, not wanting to have that conversation. It's like you're moving as if all is well, and it's not. It's really not. It's like you're feeling some type of way, but you're not acknowledging that. You're not honoring that. Yeah, loyal heart upright. And then you have chaos and conflict in reverse. So a lot of you think that loyalty is avoiding conflict, and it's not. I hear it's a pussy way of doing things, but yeah. If you feel like you cannot be honest with someone, then I feel like that alone speaks for itself as far as how you need to move. Now, you may have been very subliminal. You may have been very subliminal with someone to get them to try to see the truth or your truth about something. You know, it's kind of like laying it down easy. But it's like they whoever this energy is, I hear they're so, it's giving me like a blonde energy. No offense. But it's like a like what? Like, bitch, what the fuck you mean? You know? What is it that you're not understanding? A plus B equals C. But I don't know. But it's interesting because whoever is acting like this, it's an act. Because with this loyal heart and the way these two owls are looking at each other, like very aware, okay? High key aware. But there's an act here. And whoever is putting up this act to act like they don't fucking understand, they're also in this energy of avoiding and running and not wanting to deal. I don't know what this is. It feels like a toxic trauma bond. That's what the fuck it sounds like. It feels like, it's looking like a toxic ass trauma bond, and not knowing what to do because you didn't affirmed to everybody in the world that this is your soulmate. Okay, I hear it. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Go best friend, honey. And baby, it's kind of like
if you were to fall back or whatever the case may be, you would be viewed as disloyal. I don't know. Perception is very loud with this reading too. I hear you got yourself in a pickle, Pisces. Oh shit. Somebody could like pickles, but you got yourself in a pickle, honey. Okay, what do you want Pisces to do so we can move on? I'm tired of talking about it now. Strength, honey. You got this, Pisces. You can do it. You remember, where is it from? Say, yes, I can. It's from the Nutty Professor. Say, yes, I can. Yes, you can. Okay. You have the Six of Swords upright. I feel like, you know, laughing is healing. And I feel like you've been so fucking frustrated and in your head. Maybe you just need a vacation away from this person. I don't know. I don't fucking know. You also have the King of Swords in reverse. I hear, don't be oblivious to the facts, the truth. I hear Free Yourself by Fantasia. You don't want me, then don't talk to me. Yes, I can. That was Carrot Top's part on Nutty Professor, right? When he was doing the workout. So, I don't know. It's giving like accountability partner. Sis, somebody you close to, honey. And baby, it's honestly giving shit ain't the same. That's just the way it is. Tupac, okay? Oh, yeah. Gemini, you've had a change of heart, literally, and that's okay. And I want to iterate that that's okay, because it's like, because your heart has changed or you've become enlightened to a truth, you feel like you are unable to walk away. Again, I don't know what it is about loyalty versus disloyalty to you, but I feel like you need to redefine it for yourself. Fuck how other people try to define it for them, because what I consider loyalty versus what somebody else considered loyalty, honey, it don't be the same. It doesn't. But anywho, define it for yourself and move accordingly, okay? Why the fuck am I singing a Labubu? I don't own one. I don't like the energy of Labubus, but I'm singing Labubu. Tower in reverse and the Star upright. So it's kind of like you have a decision to make. You have a decision to make, and it's somebody's about to get hurt. Someone's feelings are about to be hurt. And baby, you about to be all type of bitches and hoes, and you fucked up out here. I'm preparing you for this. Is about to be the response. Someone is emotionally immature, so their response is gonna be like, baby, you're the damn devil. And you're not. You're choosing your higher self, where you have always chosen your lower self. And baby, that a lot of detachment and separation comes with that. Okay, I'm a living fucking testimony. But with that being said, you do have a testimony coming. If you haven't felt like God has been good to you, God is about to be. For some of you, this is probably the only friends you got left. And you know what your ancestor says? Fuck them, okay? Anything else? They're like, it's like, you know, I hear the this is not funny. My humor can be dark at times, but it's like the high vibrational people are waiting for you to let go of this low vibrational shit. It's sick ass shit, okay? It's like what's waiting for you will not even, this shit is not even allowed in the vicinity of, in the vicinity of the frequencies that are waiting for you. Peace that surpasses all understanding. And I feel like that's what you are on the search to achieve. But babe, you gotta get rid of the toxicity. You gotta get rid of the drama, the chaos and conflict. I hear someone that's complaining, always fucking complaining. And it's like in your mind, you're just always like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Why don't you say that with your chest? Seriously. But happy. I love this. Happy, okay? Even if it is your last friend, fuck them, okay? You will be good, okay? I don't know what to say outside of you're gonna be okay. It's time, things rebuilding, that inner earth energy, okay? And then serendipity in reverse. So it's like, right now you're experiencing serendipity in reverse, but if you will remove what is blocking serendipity, what is tainting the serendipitous energy, that I feel like you are very aware of what's circulating around you that wants to connect with you, but at the same time, again, that energy is forbidden because the frequencies are different. So again, serendipity in reverse versus happy. Which one do you want? Choose wisely. Who are we reading for? Is this Aquarius or Pisces? I don't fucking know. I really don't. Is this Pisces? I think it is. I didn't write down the timestamp, so I'm very confused. I'm so confused. I don't know. I think this is Pisces. Yeah. Okay, anyhow. Post this out for Pisces. I'll watch the playback. If I fucked up, I'll redo it, but anywho. You have time. Trust in divine timing. It's 13, so it's giving the time is now. Time is running out, okay? Here, say your goodbyes. Say your goodbyes, and then we have travel, pack and go. I hear enjoy these moments. It feels very sinister. You have leisure, remain lighthearted. So you're gonna feel some type of way as well, but it's like your heart is gonna be heavy because you truly do love this person. But it's like once you detach, you're gonna just find yourself smiling again. I can't explain it. Yes, celebration, enjoy your victories with others. Like, it's kind of like once you get to who is waiting for you, who's waiting for you to elevate your frequency and remove the toxicity, don't be in the energy of regret of doing it sooner, okay? Baby, it's giving the energy better now than never, better late than never. Yeah, and then period, warrior spirit. This is a beautiful way to end. Stand your motherfucking ground, okay? Period. That's all I gotta say. Oh, you also have home. Appreciate comfort and sense of belonging. So if you've been outside, it's time to get inside. Or if you feel like your house is not a home, make it a home, okay? That's what I have for you. I think Aries is next. Shit. I'm gonna just flow my own intuition because I don't fucking know. Aries. Okay. Aries 8-8 portal. I ended Pisces at 555. Anywho. It's half the damn deck. Hold on. Aries 8-8 numeric portal. What do you have to say to them? You should burn frankincense and myrrh in your home. You have memories of Atlantis. Keep that. Okay, you have memories of Atlantis, spiritual acceleration, progress, technology. You have the Ankh here, so your feminine energy is definitely
being highlighted throughout this month, whether you're masculine or feminine. But literally, there's a spiritual acceleration happening for you. Progress. This could be, the word notoriety is coming up with technology. So this could be something that's definitely happening online when it comes to progress. Several, like, it's giving, if you have a spiritual business, that could be growing, clientele could be growing, subscribers could be growing, something is growing. Also, if you work from home or there's some type of job that you do where technology is a part of it, there is an ascension happening. A lot of you, there's, especially if you work for someone else, I do feel like you're being talked about in regards to some type of promotion, elevation, new status, new job title that you are completely oblivious to at this time. I do feel like if this message applies to you, you're gonna get the message more so towards the end of August, or yeah, the energy will be upon your radar near the end of August. When I say end of August, like the last days, and this could definitely very well carry out into September. Yeah, Sword of Light, divine protection, quartz cut, breakthrough energy. Also, you could have been denied something because whoever denied you could have said you were overqualified. Like, you could have been disqualified because you were overqualified. Yeah. That's all I have with that message at this time. Hey, when the birds hit the door. Is that the message? Yeah, that's the message. Holy Grail is here, but that's not your card. But the divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, God incidences. Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, there's a release coming as well. Going back to that statement where you've been disqualified, where you've been overqualified, I feel like the reason why you've been disqualified is because whatever you were trying to qualify for, it was beneath you. But you saw it as a leveling field for yourself, but it was truly beneath you. So whatever is coming in, whatever opportunity, because it's heavy energy and opportunity that this portal is opening for you, is given like better than what you could have imagined for yourself, especially since you have God incidences here, okay? Baby, no one can defeat the Most High, right? Truly. So that's that. Anything else with this for Aries? I feel like there's a reward from 2025 coming to you throughout the rest of 2026. Yeah, you have the King of Wands. You've worked very hard to achieve something. And I feel like that achievement is happening now. Like, the process is now. Now is whenever you're hearing this message. For some of you, it could be today, it could be 3 weeks from now, but it's now, okay? Yeah. I hear that's the main focus. I want to keep pulling on it, but that's the main focus. I'm not going to force. All right, let's move on. Aries, August 2026. Building blocks, Aries, August 2026. Chop wood in reverse. Yeah, I told you building blocks already. Aries, August. No place like home. In reverse. Community, upright. Is that it? Okay. Damn. Treasure Island. Heavy energy on community growing. However, things are definitely not peaches and cream though. There's a lot of issues around you that need to be dealt with, handled, resolved. It's like if you're saying that you'll deal with something, get to it at another time, it's like no. It needs to be resolved now. I'm also getting there's a need to like clean up your life. So this could be anything. Your house, your car, the amount of responsibilities that you have, the number of subscriptions you're paying out. Like there's a need to truly clean up your life, okay? Heavy energy with that God incidences. Cleanliness is the next thing to godliness. But I cannot iterate enough. There's a need to, I just keep hearing it over and over and over again in my mind. Clean up your life, okay? So building blocks. If you do not start to tackle this now, then I don't know, the 28th, something is coming to a head. You have the number 8 here 3 times, because loyal heart is 35, breaks down to 8. Building blocks is 28, that ends in 8, and then you have community here, which is the number 8. So it's kind of like you can resolve a cycle now. Damn, or I hear you can be embarrassed. Well, damn. Okay. Some of you need to move. Some of you need to sue. Like, something needs to be done that you're not, I hear is take it seriously. Who is this? Aries. Yeah, take it seriously. It's like you're being loyal to someone or something that is extremely disloyal to you. Going back to like clean up if your house, like there's somebody living in your, some of y'all need to kick somebody out. Or some of you need to stop allowing someone to be codependent on your energy. Like someone needs to figure it out for themselves. And I feel like whoever I'm talking about is grown as fuck, okay? Okay. And then if you are in the process of moving, just be mindful of who you give your address to. I don't know. It's like I hear move like the Secret Service, move like the CI motherfucking A, okay? That's just how you need to move right now. I don't know why it's so significant, but actually I do. I feel like it's connected to eliminating these building blocks. But on another note, your community is growing and expanding throughout this month and the months to come. But on a personal note, you need to clean house, okay? That is the message. Some of you have a problem. And when I say problem, it's more so just shadow work that needs to be done. But you are yes people, yes men, yes, you have an issue with people pleasing. And Spirit wants you to cease that. Cease it. Stop it. Yeah, fight back. Okay, say no. Aries. It's also the energy of being loyal to the wrong people. It's like being loyal to a group of people that would, like, if you have nothing to offer, they would not fuck with you. I hear versus the others. I hear the others are who you judge, but will. I hear always on time, Jarvel and Ashanti, but they will always be there when you call, okay? No, I might not always be there when you call, but I'm always on time. However the lyrics go, okay? Yeah, Six of Cups in reverse. There are cups that you are pouring into that really don't give a fuck if you live or die. It's that intense. It's that fucking intense. They will leave your ass out in the wilderness. I don't know what that noise was outside, but Eight of Wands. Like, and a lot of you, you're making future plans with these people. You're planning trips with these people, traveling with these people. I want to get out of this energy because now I'm thinking about motherfucking Nolan Wells, okay? It's triggering. I'm moving on. Who is this? Aries. The hell? Let me ground myself. Hold on. But loyal heart in reverse. Yeah, you have someone that's very disloyal. Okay, yeah. I'm ready. Let's switch decks. You have the Magician upright, the Two of Swords upright, the Page of Cups upright. I'm sorry, no. Magician upright, Two of Swords upright, Page of Cups in reverse. The Emperor upright. I'll leave that where it was. And now you have the Six of Swords in reverse. Ace of Cups is peeking out. And now the Six of Cups is upright with the Sun. Okay, so this is definitely more positive. Definitely a different energy. Thank the Lord. Truly. All right, Aries. You're missing the number 3. You have 1, 2, 4, but you're missing 3. All right, so a few things. So first message with this energy is I had this conversation with, I think, Libra in spring, but every season we're missing, every season lacks an element. So summer is Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Cancer is water, Leo is fire, Virgo is earth. So throughout summer solstice, we are missing the air element. So when it comes to the seasons and the element that's missing, that's the element that's being highlighted the most, okay? I view it as mental shadow work because it's air energy. So this would be, you know, the thought process, the mind, the belief systems, shit like that. Truth versus fiction, you know? So when it comes to you, Aries, and this Magician, and the Magician is ruled by Mercury, which is air energy. So I do feel like you're being asked or called to you're being called to work with the air element throughout this month, and working with the air element is assisting you with mastering that. This could be through communication, expressing your thoughts, being creative with your expression. You know, sometimes I can communicate with words. Sometimes I will communicate by sending your ass a song, okay? It just depends. What's gonna get the message across, how I need it to get across, you know? So figure out what works for you, and it's very interesting because followed by that is the Two of Swords. There is, I hear, turn your pain into power and turn the emotional lack into emotional fulfillment. So where you fill your cup, well, where you fill, F-E-E-L, your cup is empty, you're being called to fill, F-I-L-L, that cup yourself, okay? And I feel like
somehow the air element is connected to the way that you do this, okay? Now, in common thought, it would make sense that it's the water element, the emotion, because, you know, matters of the heart, people wear their emotions on their sleeves. We know the story, okay? However, how you process, how you think, how you perceive is connected to the experiences in life that you have. So, yes, I always speak on, and it's the truth, the tongue is the power of life and or death. But I feel like the month of August is highlighting where your mind can propel you or repel you. Yeah, I said that right. Thank you, Spirit. But where energy is being repelled, you're being definitely asked to empty that cup. With the Six of Swords in reverse with the Emperor is your energy. Something you gave away is being returned back to you. Like if you told God you didn't want something, oh, I don't understand. Maybe it's not meant for me to understand. But if you told God you don't want something, something is being returned back to you. Now, I just gotta call it. I hope you ain't been out here doing shit to other people, because that shit is returning back to the fucking sender, okay? For some of you, it is, okay? I hear backfire. But for others of you, it's kind of like, it's like telling God it's too much to bear, which God will never give us more than we can bear. We just, a lot of times, refuse to acknowledge our own strength. But anywho, it's like thinking you can handle something, saying you don't want it, it's released from you, then realizing that you were built for this all along and it's being returned to you for you to experience what was intended for you to experience. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Now, with these last three cards, Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Sun, it's giving Psalms 23. But Leo season, with the sun being here, it's bringing an energy of reciprocation. Yeah, reciprocation towards you. And I do feel like a lot of you struggle with receiving, and that's a lesson that's being mastered for you at this time as well. It's just, there's a lot of weight that Spirit wants to remove, but you have to be willing to let it go for it to be removed. Here you've carried enough, okay? Okay. All right, close this out for Aries. You have travel, pack, and go. You have cleanse, clear space for positive energy. And then you have, I really don't know what, never mind. Treasure, protect your energy and space. I know I just read for you for the last 20 minutes. I do not know what I fucking said these last 20 minutes. That was truly a channel, because I don't know. But on the bottom you have 10, energy, rush of excitement. But with pack and go, protect your energy and space, clear space for positivity. Did I tell you, was it you? I was saying clean house. I feel like it was you. That's what I'm getting with this. Clean house, okay? Because yeah, you have building blocks. Now it's coming back to me. Thank you, Spirit. So with pack and go, there's a theme of delegation. And I feel like you're being asked to delegate because you take on a lot due to your distrust of others. But you taking on a lot is hurting your own energy and space and not protecting your energy and space, because you're taking on the responsibility of others, and it's not your responsibility to carry it, but you're carrying it because you volunteered to do so. So let it go. Yeah. Are we good? One last card for Aries. I don't know which sign it was, but I said that there's a middleman that's playing both sides. You have gossip, word spreads fast, and then you have in the distance, closer than you think. You have a Judas in your circle. Yeah, and then you have detour, change course. Baby, that's a lot. That's intense. In addition to travel, pack and go, celebration, enjoy your victories with others. I hear you can celebrate solo and you can celebrate others. A lot of you don't even give people the opportunity to celebrate you. And I feel like that energy is changing for you as well. Okay? I love you. Taurus. Nothing yet. Some of you are from Atlantis, but anywho, you have memories of Atlantis here, which I think came out, I don't know who it came out for, but 8-8 numeric portal for Taurus placements, please. You could feel like people are forgetting about you, putting you on the back burner. I say that because like last night I forgot to write down Pisces for the timestamps. Today, I forgot you and Gemini. So I forgot Aries and Taurus. You have Shambhala initiations. The Aquarius reading could resonate with you because this was the first card that came out for Aquarius, but retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, Dharma. So it's more so giving me like you're not, how do I describe it? It's like not feeling like you're being acknowledged, celebrated. You don't feel like, it's like the hard work that you're putting in, heavy energy on the consistency that you're putting in is being noticed. You feel ignored. That's what the energy is. You feel ignored. But it's also giving me like something you've been putting in work though, but it's like the work that you're putting in isn't matching the reward, which is why you have trusting in the process here. Hold on. You have ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage, and boundaries. You could not be on the same page with your close family members at this time for some of you. There could be a battle between belief systems for some. I feel called, there was something I saw in Threads, I screenshot it, but I'm gonna read it to you because I feel like it applies to you with these cards. Hold on. Okay. It says, spiritually speaking, when you are the chosen one of your bloodline, that shit is heavy. It's really not the flex people make it seem. I'm gonna rephrase it to apply to you, but people meet you and think you're so wise and philosophical, but can't comprehend the level of pain and suffering it caused. The heartbreak, the many lonely seasons of isolation and integration. Understanding the assignment, but the assignment itself is heavy. That feels like this. Karmic release, healing the lineage, boundaries, trusting the process, Dharma. I feel like you have been trying to verbalize and articulate to others the journey that you're on at this time, the reason why you're moving, how you're moving, but people are not getting it. They're not getting it, and instead of receiving you, they're judging you because of it. On the bottom of the deck, you have Earth Star activation, anchoring, grounding
Grounded action, Isis energy. If you don't know about Isis, look into Isis, Mother Isis. But I hear it's you, it's been you, it was always you, and people hate that it's you. It's you. I don't know why. I don't know why this is relevant. I don't know how it connects. This storyline that I'm aware of. I mean, I've heard bits and pieces, but I don't know the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But I'm seeing Toya. Y'all know Toya Rushing. Okay, Toya, Regine's mom, and her brothers. And to my understanding, like there was always like issues with her brothers. I don't know the fucking issues. Again, I don't be tapped into shit like that. But I'm seeing like that. I'm seeing them. I know, rest in peace, like something happened to them that was tragic, but this is jealousy. And I do feel like you are intentionally separated from certain people within your bloodline at this time. Because if they could, they would sacrifice you. Like this South Node in Leo transit, I feel like it connects to generational bloodline betrayal. This is the first time I've gotten that download, and I feel like it'll be affirmed as time goes on throughout this nodal transit. But yeah, especially with you, Taurus. Shit, could be an Aries specifically, but yeah, for you, Taurus. That's connected with this energy that I'm describing. Two of Wands. Like, I'm seeing someone bargaining with, I don't know who the fuck it is. I don't know if it's their ancestors, if they think they talking to God. I don't fucking know. But it's like bargaining for it to be them. Like for them to be crowned. For them to be, where it's you, it's them. And I feel like you're completely oblivious. Like you don't know about this at all. This could be someone you don't even fucking talk to. But I'm seeing a lot of, what's it called? When you're trying to get someone to change a decision. Someone just has shit fucked up on how things work on the other side. But that's a lesson to be learned from them. Like this is, I don't know, it's very intense, Aries, because I'm getting like people that say that they love you really do fucking hate you. And hate is not, that's a very strong word which should never, our tongue should not speak. However, that is how much like, it's like these people would not shed a tear at your funeral. I don't know, but whoever you have been separated from, you're about to, the word celebration wants to come off of my tongue. So you have not been celebrated, again, forgotten about, the work you've been put in hasn't been noticed. The celebration is fucking coming. But whoever you have been separated from, and whoever it is, these motherfuckers have celebrated with you. You have broken bread together. You have cried together. You done been through some fucking shit together. And it's like, at the end of the day, how fucking could you? Okay, but I don't know. This is definitely someone that should be an ally that is an enemy, and you don't even fucking know. Look, they will sacrifice. Can I make this shit up? You have death here. Four of Cups in reverse. You, honey, the separation, the isolation is truly divine fucking protection. Retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, dharma. Dharma is good fucking karma. Okay? Okay. Taurus, Two of Pentacles. Now, on another note, I feel like you have some boss moves to make, some places to go, some people to see, some people to meet, yes, and connect with. 3 of Cups. But look, the Devil in reverse. You have, baby, your ancestral realm. It's very fucking proud of. Your ancestors are proud, and whoever they are bargaining with, it's like the prayers and the wants and the desires are falling on deaf ears. They're not. It's like they're paying no fucking mind. I hear Mario, How Could You? That song. And then you have the Moon. You see this fucking energy? Like, and this is someone that you have been raw with, vulnerable with, and baby, they are an enemy. I'm seeing, maybe I be fucking the story up sometimes, but Peter betrayed Jesus too, or it was Peter, Judas, I don't fucking know. Okay, but yeah. Somebody, yo, you haven't, I don't think you realize the spiritual battles you've been fighting. That's what this is. Like, you have definitely been on the altar several times, okay? Someone and put your ass, like, I can see it. I see them doing it. I see the petition. I see it all. All right, what else? Yeah. You're good. You're good, but stay protected. Okay? And whatever you feel like you are carrying alone right now, the right people, the genuine people, the non-haters, they're coming. They're coming. I hear it over the next 6 months. I hear true tribe is building, okay? Did I pull from this deck? I don't know. Taurus. You have co-create. And then you have serendipity upright, okay? So if things don't feel light and positive, they're about to feel that way. You have healed your lineage somehow, and your boundaries are very strong. I'm seeing Fort Knox, but your boundaries are very, very strong at this time. And a lot of people around you could be experiencing chaos and upheaval, and you could be experiencing peace and feel guilty about that. You are worthy of this peace, so accept it, okay? And release that fucking guilt. Please and thank you. Close this out for Taurus, please. You have change. The 22nd could be significant, but fear is not a good advisor. Some of you do not spiritually fight back, and you do not need any tool outside of yourself to spiritually fight back. You don't need any fucking tool outside of yourself to work with this damn numeric portal, okay? You don't. You don't. Don't allow consumerism to fuck up your pockets, okay? However, you better tap into that bull energy energetically and stand your motherfucking ground, okay? Okay, you work too hard. You work too fucking hard. Stop letting people fucking play with you. Travel, everybody needs a damn vacation. Everyone needs to leave a lot of people are afraid to leave their comfort zone or step outside of their comfort zone or take on more responsibility, a larger payment because of the fucking economy. Is the government your God? That's my question to those of you that are worried. Is the government your God? Okay? That is the question. Answer it for your fucking self. You also have
in the distance, closer than you think. So again, you may feel like you've been put on the back burner, honey, but you're about to be seen, okay? From different parts of the world very soon. And the next full moon is near the end of the month. So, and I don't know who I mentioned for that something could be happening like at the very end of August going into September. But yeah. The week of the 22nd is going to be very loud for you. And then on the bottom, look, we have 27. Protect your energy and space. Do not be afraid to fight back. You see this butterfly? Baby, you done work too fucking hard. Okay? Okay. That's the mess. I'm moving on. Who's next? Gemini? Hi, Gemini. We're almost done. Can't wait to eat. Let's see. This 8-8 numeric portal for you, Gemini. What's happening? Chamber of the Violet Flame. I love this card. Karmic release, radical transformation. I hear Beyonce, feeling myself. Feeling myself. I'm feeling mine. One more. That's too many. Can I get one more card to support this energy for Gemini in this numeric portal, please? Okay. Okay. All right, so in addition to Chamber of the Violet Flame, Karmic Release, Radical Transformation, you have Halls of Learning in reverse, Spirit Guides, Confirmation, Great Lessons, which is actually very positive because with radical transformation, a lot of you, there's a lot, not all of you, but several signs, because you are now the 11th sign that I'm reading for. You got fucking spies. Damn, I didn't get it. It's fucking that. But anywho, have really completed and mastered and learned a major lesson. You don't even know it. The Lil Wayne, you don't know, what is it? I think it's like spelled UENOIT, but he did the remake of You Don't Even Know It. Hold on, let me see. I think it's on a one of the Carters, or it could be a Drought. Hold on, let me see. What did I say? Damn, I was supposed to look something up for someone else too. I forgot. Oh, okay, so it's you. Hold on. What did I do? It's UOENO. It's on Dedication 5. Okay, it's on the Dedication 5 album. But tap into those lyrics when you can. See what stands out to you. But yeah, I say all that to say a lesson has been learned, but you don't even know it. This is giving me like debt being cleared, things being written off, just miracles happening unexpectedly, which is connected to karmic release. And I feel like a lot of you, wherever your south node is, you completed a lesson this lifetime, which is leading to a radical transformation. And I feel like the radical transformation, you don't have to have this placement, but it's connected to the north node being in Aquarius for the time that it's in Aquarius until it moves to Pisces. No, what's next? It moves to Aries. What? Is that right? It moves backwards, so hold on. It just left Virgo and Pisces. It'll be Aries. Is that right? Hold on. No, it's going to Capricorn and Cancer, Lord. Yes, when it moves to Capricorn. Sorry, it took me a minute. But yeah, after this it goes to Cancer and Capricorn because the nodes move backwards. Yeah.
All right, anywho, anything else with this for Gemini? All right, that's the message. But yeah, you, this 8-8 portal has completed. Let me see if I can see what the lesson is. Or what category of life it's connected to. Because the lesson itself is going to be different for everyone. But what's the category of life that that Gemini has learned this great lesson? This is emotions, the mind and the emotions. Choosing the spirit. This is, okay, this random example, right? But this is like, okay, remember during the pandemic and PPP loans, right? A lot of people scammed during that time. Okay, and let's just say throughout that time where there's an opportunity for you to have a come up and you were in need, you thugged it out, you held it down, you chose to not take that path and just, baby, God will provide some type of way, but that is not for me, so I'm gonna honor that. It's like you definitely were wise with the battles that you chose. And I feel like there were times where it's like life or death. You know, some of you may have sacrificed some meals. You may have had to sacrifice stability. Like I'm seeing someone sleeping in their car, washing their ass in gyms. Like whatever the case is, you could have took an easy way out, but you chose. It's like you chose the harder path because you knew that the reward would be greater. But it's like your spirit knew that the reward would be greater because, you know, based on your reality, you didn't fucking see that shit. But it's like that's, and whether people realize that or not, that is faith. That is moving in the energy of faith, especially when there's an opportunity that is presented for you to take advantage of. But if it's not an opportunity that you specifically work for, and knowing that there's another way that's more righteous, that is moving in the energy of faith. Okay? So your faith was tested, and where your mind and heart were not on the same page, you didn't allow your emotions to have control over you and make unhealthy decisions for you. Again, you made very wise choices and decisions even in your time of desperation and or need, or you perceived it to be desperate or in need. But you know, God always provides, whether we realize that or not, for ourselves. The needs are always met. But yeah, like it's kind of like you could have been very sneaky in the shadows, but instead you chose to be upright, you chose to be stand up, you chose to be righteous. It's like you chose to embody the energy of a virtue versus a deadly sin. And because of that, karmic release, radical transformation. Okay? Gemini, you have loyal heart, and I feel like this is loyalty to yourself. Okay? You've had a lot of conversations with yourself, and I feel like, you know, you may have started to dip your toe, put your foot in a specific path, and you listened to your higher self. When it said no, it's like you took that motherfucking foot out and you was like, cool. No it is. And it's like now it's okay to chuckle about it, but being in that shit, it's like if somebody would have laughed at it, they could have got hit. Like that's yeah. You have why. So a lot of you, I don't know what your particular, I feel like the why is connected to the experiences, like why you had to wait, or why did you have to experience this experience. And for a lot of us, especially when it comes to this healing journey, if you are affirming that you are here to shift generational cycles and things, you have to heal a lot that is not of your own doing, okay? It'd be, honey, you can go back to 5 great grandmothers and 5 great grandfathers ago. If they did some fucked up shit and never got it right, you will have the experience to get it right. It just worked like that. It really does just work like that. Same thing with how shit is passed down throughout generations. Same fucking shit. The trauma is passed down through the womb of the women through each fucking generation. I've learned so much about my bloodline throughout this time. So much. So powerful though. But deeply wounded. But anywho, yes. So, but for you though, with why, I do feel like with the 31st of August, that date, it keeps coming up. It's came up randomly throughout this reading. But someone could be asking you why you chose to make a certain move, not make a certain move. I feel like some people are asking you why you said yes to something, and some people are asking you why you said no to something. And someone else could be getting clarity on why a situation or a connection dismantled. I don't know, there's a lot of questions and answers. Now, if you, going back to you, if you yourself are asking why you had to have this experience, I feel like you're going to see why. Like, I don't know, for some of you, I hear each one teach one. So it's like you're about to realize why you have to go through it for yourself, but you're also about to guide others that are in the same situation. Yeah, I'm not going to overcomplicate it. I'll leave that there. But a lot of people want to know why you don't talk to them no more, Gemini. Why you remain quiet, why you remain, I hear the word, not here, but I'm seeing the word stoic, S-T-O-I-C in my mind's eye. Yeah, Ace of Swords, the truth. People have questions for you. And I do feel like some people want to know if you will forgive them. Yeah, the Lovers, they want your forgiveness. It's like people don't like when you're cold to them. Not at all. A lot of people feel like, well, you're a Gemini, but people be feeling like you be doing dark things towards them. I really feel like you don't. I don't feel like you give 2 fucks, honestly. But people be paranoid about you, whether you realize this or not, okay? But a lot of your energy is very heightened. Your mind has done a 180. Somehow, some way. The mental is very heavy and active. There's a lot of mental relief coming as well. And also, some of you could be getting a reading for someone, because this is why I'm seeing palm readings, I'm seeing tarot readings, but there's insight and foresight coming from someone. If you feel called to book with someone, maybe you should, because there's some truth that's about to be exposed that you need to know. But you are on the up and up. If you were concerned, if the path is aligned where you are right now, you're in alignment. I will say that you are in alignment. But I feel like last night the message was the opposite. So something could have shifted overnight for you, truly. I don't know. Because the Ace of Swords is at the head of this, and then underneath is a 6. That's 16. That's a tower moment. So something definitely could have shifted overnight. IDK. Because I feel like last night I was mentioning you not utilizing the power of both minds. I really don't recall or remember. But anywho. And I do feel like, I don't know if you are a guide yourself. I'm seeing someone like, I'm seeing a coach. Is that, I don't know what sport I'm seeing. What sports have goalies? That's soccer, right? I see a coach and I see a goalie. Anywho,
But I do feel like you have a lot of answers for people. So you could be very intuitive yourself. Or you provide answers through conversation. I don't know. But there's some type of light that you provide to others. And don't stop being you, okay? Okay. And for others of you, some of you, not all of you, but some of you could definitely be marrying into wealth as well. The Nine of Cups is peeking out in reverse. Why? Yeah, there are a lot of people that want your forgiveness. I hear lost without you. Who's that? Whoever sings that, it's not coming to mind. But yeah, lost without you. It's kind of like life is better with Gemini in it. That's what it's giving. Your energy. This is you and Virgo, Magician. Yeah, it's a lot of one energy here too. So new beginnings are at play. Your energy is very powerful at this time, so utilize it wisely. But it looks like you've been utilizing it wisely, so go off, baby. All right. Bring us to a close for Gemini, please. Oh. Close us out for Gemini. Thank you. You have mindset, find a different perspective, and you did. You have. Your mind has done a 180, literally. I hear you have released you have released the devil of mental entrapment. Yeah. You have plot twist, unexpected development, the number. So the 15th, the 26th. The 15th is next Saturday. You have epiphany, cycles repeat until lessons is learned, which lessons have been learned. Now we're in self-care. So this is literally a story. Okay. Is that it? Okay. So hold on, let me put it together. And I'm gonna read this like a book. Hold on. Okay. Okay. 7 cards here. You could be seeing 777. The number can mean something to you. The 7, which was yesterday, could have been significant as well. So this is literally a book. Okay. So you have mindset, find a different perspective. Then you have epiphany, cycles repeat until the lesson is learned. And then you have plot twist. So actually, I'm going to start over. The card headlines: mindset, epiphany, plot twist, obstacle, serendipity, self-care, success. Okay, now I'm going to read the descriptions like a chapter. So find a different perspective, cycles repeat until the lesson is learned, an unexpected development, overcoming a blockage on your path, a fated encounter, heal, repair, reconnect, gradual success with thoughtful actions. We'll run through it one more time. I don't need to break this down. It's literally a story. So what had happened was you found a different perspective. Cycles were repeated in your life until you learned the lesson. And those cycles being on repeat, you acknowledged, which led to an unexpected development. And this unexpected development assisted you with overcoming a blockage on your path. And as you were overcoming this blockage, aka this mountain, there was a fated encounter that happened. And this fated encounter assisted you with healing, repairing, and reconnecting with yourself. And now you are on a journey of gradual success with thoughtful actions. Period.
Mic drop. Love it. Beautiful.
See you later. I'll be around for the eclipse. The eclipse is Wednesday, but I'll be around to do a reading sometime around that time. Last but not least, Cancer. Whew. Hi, Cancer. This should probably code again. Fabulous. Okay. 8-8 numeric portal for Cancer placements. Well, damn. You have halls of learning upright, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. I hear let's get ready to rumble. You have soul star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. Didn't I say to you last night that you are not the same? I feel like that's this. Anywho, one more for Cancer, please. I keep saying this, so I'm gonna read it. Karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewrite your story, live your truth. Anything else with this 8-8 numeric portal for Cancer? Okay, that's the message. Hold on. Okay, so you have serious star blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. If you're asking if you should walk away, the answer is yes. I don't know. I just felt the need to say that. Walk away from who, from what? I don't know, but yes. I feel like there is a lesson beginning for you, Cancer. I feel like whichever Cancer placement has been refusing to take the advice of others, listen to the wisdom of others. I don't know, someone's been very stubborn and in their ego. And there's a lesson. This energy feels sad. Like, the cards don't look sad, but it feels very, it's like a quiet storm. There's so much potential on the table, but it's like you're just sitting with it. It's untapped. You're just, again, sitting with it. You're just letting it be. You're not utilizing, you're not alchemizing. I'm seeing the movie The Fifth Element in my mind's eye. Maybe you should tap in. Maybe it'll trigger a light for you. I don't know. There's something that you want. I feel like I'm about to read for two different Cancers, okay? So for the first set, I feel like I'm high vibrational. My phone is about to die, versus low vibrational. Let me plug up the phone real quick. At least we made it damn near 4 hours with no charge. Oh shit. It's not long enough. We're good. It's not on the red yet, so we're fine. So I'm gonna address the low vibrational Cancers first, okay? When I say low vibrational, baby, you ain't did no shadow work, okay? You ain't did no shadow work, okay? You ain't been, you and the spirits connections. Why am I covering myself up? Someone could want you to be more modest. I don't know. But, for those of you that have just been living the life according to how you were told life should be lived, or just whatever the fuck you're doing, it's, what is it? I'm seeing the words fake success, but it's like someone that is putting themselves on a pedestal stating that they're worthy of something or deserving of something, but yet you haven't done any fucking thing to earn it. And when I say anything to earn it, yes, it's one thing to say please and thank you, have the pleasantries, hold the door open for people, be a helping hand. But some of you are very fucking nasty. You have a nasty spirit when the doors are closed. You have a nasty spirit when no one's around. Like when it comes to showing up for others, okay, it's kind of like you're the sweetest fucking person, okay? You are the nicest. You are so like a fucking angel. However, that's not the truth, which is why we had, what was that card I saw, comic board clearing? Relive your truth, rewrite your story, because you're not living, that's being inauthentic, okay? And it feels like a lesson of a breakdown for a breakthrough, but this is a journey that needs to be mastered. Okay? So, a soul contract needs to be fulfilled so you can remember who you are. And who are you? You are the mother of the zodiac, okay? And if you are a masculine energy, you have the power to, you have an extremely potent power to birth and create. This could be with your hands, this could be with your words, this could be with your mind. Baby, get fucking creative, okay? And tap in. Now for the high vibrational Cancers, okay, so I hear a young jock. This song came out last night, I think, but Knock It Out, but specifically just you've been there, you've done that. That's it, not the rest of the lyrics. But you've been there, you've done it. It's giving, I came, I saw, I conquered. That's what I'm getting with Halls of Learning. You came, you saw, you conquered. The spirit guides, you came, you answered the call. Confirmation, what I say, you saw, okay, Spirit said go this way, you said okay Spirit, I'm gonna go this way, and you conquered the great lesson. With Soul Star activation, it's giving legacy. Fulfilling the soul contract, I do feel like it's connected to, I feel like there was a legacy that used to be, how do I articulate this? Your bloodline was known for something. I don't know what happened throughout the generations, but it's kind of like whatever they were known for kind of died with your ancestors. Like it's giving me, they're showing me the name Cherokee for the tribe. However, that's not the true name of that tribe. However, you know, the game of telephone, paperwork speaking, and you know, the United States of fucking America. But anywho, a lot of people don't know their true, some people do if you do your research, but some people claim themselves as Cherokee, but Cherokee is not their true name, is what the fuck I'm trying to say. But anywho, so throughout whoever your tribe was throughout that time, you had certain rights. I'm saying rights as R-I-T-E-S, not R-I-G-H-T-S, but I'm saying it's R-I-T-E-S. That's the word, right? Hold on. Oh, rite of passage. Yeah, it's a word. So a rite is a formal, solemn act or a set of fixed actions usually done during a religious or traditional ceremony. Yeah, so rites, rituals, traditions, ways of healing, manifesting, whatever the case may be. It's like your family was very potent for it and don't know what happened. But again, something became no more. And I feel like that energy is reawakening. I said we awakening versus reawakening. So you're like whoever was tapped in before is starting to connect with you now so that you can tap in the present. I hope I'm not losing you with what I'm stating. But that's connected to remembering who you are. And then with Sirius, look at where you have Sirius in your chart. if you look up your birth chart through astro.com and go to the, when you're choosing like the chart selection, if you go down to the very bottom where it says asteroids, you can choose the Sirius star to figure out where it is in your birth chart, okay? But you have yes, proceed, be seen, push through. I hear Power by Kevin Gates. But if you're masculine energy, it definitely applies, okay? Okay. Anything else with this for Cancer? Seven of Swords in reverse. Three of Wands. I feel like, let me not talk because I am reading for two different sets. Hold on. Cancer. So if you've been deceptive, the truth is about to be revealed. If you've been honest, that energy has been opening a path for you that it's been opening a path for you that you are about to embark on. Now, depending on where you are in life, Cancer, because this Nine of Pentacles is looking at the Five of Pentacles, okay? So I'm getting this two ways. Of course, we're reading for two different types of energies right now. But for some of you, you worked hard for where you are in life right now. And someone wants a piece of that pie when no, they did not earn it. They did not earn it. It's like someone is counting on you to be the savior when they should be looking to God, okay? Not you. Now, for others of you, there's just a lesson of integrity here and honesty here. And someone that, I don't know, someone may have been present for you in the past that is not present now. And I feel like they're not present now because God told them to remove themselves from you and they were obedient to the divine. And now it's like you're viewing it as a betrayal, as a, they don't give a fuck about me, like, but it's like, you, if only you knew their heart, truly. But it's like when it comes to the divine versus you, they'll choose the divine all day, every day. Like, shit, I would too, respectfully. But with the Three of Wands, some of you are wanting to run away from your problems. You're in denial about your problems. You're refusing to accept the truth of you and the truth of your circumstances. For others of you, you have turned your back on a lot of people. A lot of just, you felt it pulling on your heart chakra and you still said fuck it out of love for yourself. And because of that, it's like you said fuck it out of love for yourself. You see this bird on her crown, like spirit has been holding you down. And it's interesting because I feel like where people want to claim an attribution towards your success, spirit has made it so that they get no claim whatsoever. Or it's like, yes, you know, someone, baby, there are a million ways that someone can help us, right? And you can very much well acknowledge that, okay? Acknowledge it, give them credit where it is due. And that's another thing. It's like you give credit where it's due, but it doesn't mean that you have to sign over your life earnings to them. Like, I don't know, the way someone is perceiving how something should be, I don't know if this is due to just the internet. I don't fucking know. But someone's vision of how things should go is very skewed. It's distorted. It's fucked up. It's not right. Okay? It feels very Christopher Columbus versus the Native Americans. Like, I don't know why I keep going to that story and why it's so loud in your reading. But anywho,
And for, yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to get, the stories are combining in my mind, so I don't know who the fuck I'm talking to at this point, but just listen to the message. But yeah, going back to this Three of Wands, some of you are trying to run away. Others of you, there is a new beginning happening as we speak. And you could just be very concerned about stability, because she's touching the Five of Pentacles. She's touching the Five of Pentacles and looking at the Five of Pentacles. So something in the past was not successful for you, and you have a fear. And I feel the need to affirm for you that it's okay to acknowledge this fear so that you can heal from it. And please hear me out. But you're very worried about becoming unstable again. Like, it's like, I'll do anything but at the same time, with you having that statement towards yourself, you're not going to sacrifice in a way where you fumble your own damn bag. But you're very concerned about life taking a course in a way where shit just falls down. Your London Bridge is falling down. Let's see what the advice is for that. I don't see it happening, but I feel like you need reassurance. Nine of Swords in reverse. Release the worry. Here, Hakuna Matata. King of Pentacles. Yes, Hakuna Matata, baby. Now, for others of you, yeah, they make sure I address it, the devil. Honey, for others of you, if you've been on this not living your truth, then yeah, your foundation could very well be falling down for it to be rebuilt from a place of strength, integrity, courage, and all the things that are virtuous and not deadly, okay? To be fair, it really depends on which side of the scale you are on, honey, and how justice is about to be served. Cancer. July 10th. Well, it's 7/10, but I don't know. I just feel the need to call that date. That's Cancer season. You have Orphaned. This card has not shown itself for any other sign today. But the number 5, for some of you, there's a separation for elevation brewing. For others of you, you've been separated and elevated, and I don't know, I'm seeing someone walking into what's it called? A carnival. Like, you know how people have random carnivals in the city. You know, you want a good funnel cake and things. Or a fair, like a state fair. I guess that would be a better way to describe it. Walking into a state fair, and it's like you just, it's time for play. Like, I don't know. Anywho, you have knots for you that fell. So Orphaned upright, not for you. Something is out of alignment. 5-6. Something's happening in divine order. Anything else? Period. Imagine on the bottom. So Orphaned, not for you. Chaos and conflict in reverse, new life. So for my high vibes, literally separate to elevate. You've had to turn your back, you've had to sacrifice a lot, but whatever was sacrificed removed hella chaos and hella conflict, and you are in a new life. So this new life for you is stable. Hold on, I need to say it again, but make eye contact. This new life for you is stable, okay? Allow your heart, your mind, and your soul and your spirit to receive this stability. I feel like stability could be very foreign for you and or your bloodline, but stability is yours. By Jay Holiday. I hear it's yours. It's yours. Now, for others of you, that is the process.
You are wanting stability, new life, the ability to be stress-free, anxiety-free, worry-free. You're gonna have to separate to elevate, and you need to purge. Fuck a cleanse, baby. You need to purge the chaos and conflict that you continuously invite into your atmosphere, whether it's your home, your energy on the phone. It's 222222 on the timer. That was 5 2s. There, and 5 orphan. So 5 areas of your life that are imbalanced that need to be gutted, like literally gutted and cleansed. Some of you need to clean your gutters too. I don't know, random. What? I'm saying gutters and I'm saying floods. God bless. But yeah. I lost my train of thought, so let's move on. Anything else with this? King of Cups in reverse, this is the message. All right, bring us to a close for Cancer, please. I gotta use the bathroom. So celebration, there could be a celebration coming up. I hear, just enjoy it. Enjoy the experience, but enjoy your victories with others. You have sneaky person, and I feel like, honestly, this is for the low vibes. I don't know why I said it like that. But a sneaky person. This card has not come out for anyone either. A person with a questionable moral compass. Okay? Anything else? So it really, it's like, baby, if you're high vibing, celebrate. You're at the fair, it's yours. But that, going back to that to be fair card, justice is in your favor. For others of you, you need to get your moral compass in order, okay? And then you have thoughts. Cultivate your ideas. Protect your ideas as well. If you are verbalizing your ideas, a thing that I've been doing for the last year or two is, if I'm expressing my ideas, I pray for protection, okay, after I express it. Anything else? You could also be saying 444. You have cut off. Upright. Let go of what no longer serves you. The price is way too high. You need to cut it. And then final card. This is a beautiful way to end, baby. Spirit. The presence of the Lord is here. I'm about to listen to that song when I get off of here. But you have 23 alignment, babe. You can do hard things. And for others of you, it has been affirmed that you can do hard things. Now it's time to celebrate. For others of you, baby, it's time to get in the field, as they say, okay? All right. Are we good? Queen of Swords. We are good. I love you. Happy August. Happy 8/8. I will be back in a couple of days because we have the Leo new moon total solar eclipse percolating. I have a lot happening right now. I cannot speak about it yet. Good things, but we will talk soon, just to let you guys know what the fuck's been going on with me 2026. But have a good weekend. I love you. I'm about to post the timestamps. I have to clarify them first. And that's all I have to say.